hello. Let me... Ba-da-dum-bum. Let me do... Oh, that's not the right thing. There we go. Hello. Hi, Rectangle. How are you? Hi, Hitmon. Hi, Blue. Hello. How is everyone? I hope everyone had a nice, relaxing, holiday. I got kind of sick, so it's been a bit of a rough week, but I'm feeling much better now. So yeah, I hope everyone had a good time. You totally fix your sleep schedule. That's good. I was actually really hoping you were. I was like, oh, he must have gotten back on his sleep schedule since you said you were starting to do running. I was like, yeah, he probably has a better sleep schedule now. Why am I making gingerbread houses post-Christmas? Good question. Because it was supposed to be pre-Christmas. This is supposed to be our 1K celebration for getting 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. And then, like I said, I got sick. And I thought it'd be not only unpleasant, in the sense that I'd be sniffling, you'd have to hear me sniffle while I was making gingerbread houses, but also probably a little unhygienic to be making gingerbread houses when I wasn't feeling well, so I postponed it, and it's an after Christmas special, which is funny, or gingerbread. I guess I've made gingerbread all year round, so it's kind of on brand. But I got a bunch of different gingerbread houses. I was actually very excited for it. Let me get the stack so we can pick. Give me 1 second. The dream to help everyone have a healthy sleep schedule, Let me hear my boxes. But yeah, I got I don't know if y'all can hear me when I walk around my room. I probably shouldn't yap when I'm walking around. Okay, I got them all. Yeah, so I got a bunch of different ones. I was very excited about it. It was fun to pick them. I need to screw up, but... Oh, okay. I was like, I might mess up my thing that's holding my camera up. Oh, the shadows are... We could do, shadow puppets. Sorry. Wait, how do you do the dog? Yeah. Woof. Woof, woof. You gotta give it the ears. Woof, woof, woof. Woof, woof. Ah! Sorry. Okay, I got distracted. Yeah, so I got a bunch of different ones. It's out of season, but that's okay. I suppose you need to fix your sleep schedule too. You can hear my footsteps. It's a very professional setup here. Let me move my Look, I even remember to put paper down today. Isn't that exciting? So I won't get my my mouse pad dirty. I was gonna set things up in the kitchen. But my spare computer that I was gonna set up, I have a little tiny tower from when a long time ago that I was put in the kitchen. We ended up making a Valheim server while I was sick. We decided, me and some of our friends from Val's Guild were like, oh, well, because we were all kind of feeling under the weather, we're like, let's just no life a server. So we put a server that's running on that computer, and I was like, I don't want to move it, and I have to, so I was like, I'll just do a scuff setup of my computer, as is tradition. Is it acid proof? Well, I think I'm using the rough side instead of the treated side. See, this is the treated side, this is the untreated, so either way it's incorrect, but it's okay, because the goal is to just not get crumbs all over my mat, But yeah, we'll see how it goes. A 3-stream streak! Hype. That's pretty exciting, actually. Nice. I forgot that you could farm that. That's actually pretty cool. Should do an acid-based stream. Might be a little dangerous to teach people, some of the acidity levels. Oh, I've been wanting to get a meter. So I have stuff that checks turbidity, because remember I told y'all I wanted to do an experiment with, the turbidity of rice water to see how clear is clear enough. But maybe I should get a pH meter and just do random, not the lame, just the strips, not the litmus strips, but actual pH meter would be kind of fun. It's not that expensive. I mean, okay, don't get me wrong. a really good lab quality one still will run you a couple hundred, but you could probably get like a not very expensive pH meter that you can do some decent calibrations to get a ballpark if you're not trying to get to like, you know, the 100th like decimal place or something for maybe like 50 to 75. I would say like $50 to $100, which is kind of expensive, but considering I'm looking at getting into some different like food experiments that would probably see some value from a pH meter, maybe I should do it. That's why, no, but that's the thing with like rice water. Everyone tells you to rinse your rice until it's clear, but sometimes that can take a really long time. So I wonder, like, is 1 rinse enough? 2 rinse? You know, like, I kind of want to run experiments to see, like, how clear does clear actually have to be for, like, you know, that's like my goal. But I haven't done it yet. That's my goal. What adhesives am I going to use for my gingerbread house? Hopefully only frosting. But we'll see. I don't know what's in the box. You're going to get a USB microscope. Those are pretty nice. I have a thermometer, yeah, like a thermometer gun. I do have that for my kitchen. It's pretty nice. Just to, like, check some heat and stuff. I want to get one for my oven that, like, hangs out in the oven so that I can know the actual temperature and make adjustments. Because I think my oven runs about 10 to 15 degrees too hot, but I haven't confirmed yet, you know? Will they be structural? Oh, toothpaste. Have I got a surprise for you? Okay, wait, actually, let me reveal to y'all the 5 options we have. Y'all can pick which one you think is best. This one, because I thought this one would taste the best, okay? So, I'm going to explain to you my thought process for getting each of these 5. There's a lot of options, but these ones were the ones I was like, these are like, okay, this isn't a mini village Oreo. And I think it'll actually taste good if they use, like, for the gingerbread, like, legit Oreo, not sponsored, but you know, like, I think this one has the, and if the frosting is the frosting that goes in the Oreo cookie, the Oreo cookie frosting, I think this one has the best chance of tasting good, which is good because I have another D&D session after this, and it would be nice to have a treat. This one I picked because it just seemed cool. I've never seen this before. Bluetooth wireless. Yeah, that's what I want, a wireless oven thermometer. Oh, you haven't seen a gingerbread? Okay, you're in for a treat. We're actually, none of these are traditional. This one is all gummy. I have no idea, because if you notice, you see that? It looks like bricks, right? Like gummy bricks. So I assume there's got to be something underneath that I'm sticking it to. I have no idea, but this one I just thought was like really interesting. Like and it's very hefty. If you feel this, it has a weight to it. It says it's 1 pound. A pound of gummy in here. Lego house, yeah, it's like a Lego gummy house. And if I eat one, I assume it's gonna, you know, not be. It's, yeah, so some of these aren't quite gingerbread, but okay, so this one, gummy house. Okay, the next one, I thought this one was just cute. It's a barn! Look at the little, I couldn't say no to the little piggy and the little cow. I don't think I'm gonna pull this off, but it's cute. It's cute. Which one are you going to start with? We can pick which one we want to start with. We have options. Yeah, it's like a Stardew barn. You see they got little, like, candy corn for the I forgot what this is called, but they have it, you know? You could knock someone over the head with the gummy house. Maybe I'll do that. If someone tries to break into my house, do you think I can sell the vow that we should keep the gummy house? Because if someone breaks into our house, I could, like, beam them over the head with a gummy bear house. I might be able to sell it. Tasty snack in the shape of it. We might eat the cow or the pig. It looks very tasty. Okay, so then we have the barn. This one I picked because it's my favorite candy. But I don't know. We'll see. They made a Sour Patch themed. It's not even a gingerbread house. It's like, what they call it? A chalet? Build your own Ultimate Ski Cookie Kit Chalet. It's just a triangle. But I really like gummy. Like, I love Sour Patch Kids. They're my favorite candy. So I don't think the bread is going to be good, but the decorations will be eaten. You know? Yeah, it's like a gummy house, but they use the bread. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. For the groin, not the head. That could, I guess, that might be more efficient, perhaps. This one is triangular. Yeah, I think the structural like stability of this one is pretty safe. This one probably won't have the memes, but if it's actually like has all the pieces, look, it says enlarged. I think that's kind of funny. They're like, sorry, it isn't actually this big. But if they actually give me the little like things to like the little skis and stuff, that's pretty cute, you know? And then the last one. This is the one I'm scared of. This, whew, it is a hefty boy. This is a gingerbread tree house. It's gonna fall. I don't think this one has a lot of chance for survival. It doesn't seem very stable, and if you notice right here, they don't have anything here. It's just empty space, so there's nothing on the sides keeping it stable, yet somehow, you see what's going on here? I half think this is an AI picture, just because, okay, can you see this? When I bought this, I was like, I think this is AI. Look at how it, like, goes in like that, and somehow gives stability here on this side, but it's open here. I think it's AI, but I'm not 100% sure, but I wanted to try making, I was like, I gotta give it a shot. Yeah, this one's not going to stand. I also don't think this is a real picture. So it's both fake and not going to... Even if it was correct and they had a picture of something, it would, like... It wouldn't work, you know? They just didn't bend the sidewall. This is what they false advertising treehouse. You never had a treehouse like this? It's a gingerbread house. Put iron rods inside. Let me go check our kitchen to see if we got iron rods. Okay, so now here's the question. What do y'all want to build first? You saw your 5 options. The little ladder. It is kind of cute. You would never get up from this ladder, but it's cute. What do y'all want to see? We have options. Barn second. We need a warm-up house first. What's considered the warm-up house? Maybe the Oreo? If we need a warm-up, I believe the Oreo is the most traditional. Hi Art, how are you? But it's up to us. A good start with the AI treehouse, the Patch Kid. Oh, the Sour Patch Kid is actually a good start. Okay, so do we want the Sour Patch Kid? Peak performance. I will say, the boxes have skill levels on them, which I thought was kind of funny. So, apparently, you can see easy to really easy. So the Sour Patch Kids has a level of 3. The Oreo house has a level of 2. The ones that are like the store brand don't have difficulty levels, but, you know. Okay, so we're saving the Oreo house, it sounds like. I kind of like doing the Sour Patch. I want to save the tree for when I've had a little practice, because I do think the tree is gonna... the tree's gonna have a problem. Your Gundam model kits. I want to do a Gundam kit. I didn't find anything that I liked on when I was looking at like holiday sales, so I'll have to take another peek. Okay, so we're going with yeah, I wanted a cute pink Gundam. What I actually want is what is it? Ah, jeepers. Darling in the Franxx. I want to make Ichigo's Delphinium from Darling in the Franxx. So I want a Delphinium Gundam model to come out. Do a Gundam SD. Are those like the easy ones? I don't know anything about Gundam. When I like think about Gundam, I just like kind of defer to Rectangle's like expertise. SD is like Eevee level. Oh, okay. I saw a really cute Eevee Lego. I didn't grab it. I got some other Lego sets. Basically, we're gonna be doing a lot of crafting. I got some fun stuff. If you want a Gundam type girl model kit, look up mobile doll. I want... oh? Dogs are barking. Specifically Delphinium. Darling in the Franxx is iconic. Ichigo from Darling in the Franxx is like my favorite character of all time. Oh! Okay. Sorry, I was opening the box off screen. I'm a professional. What? Oh my gosh. Okay. We have... Okay, just as a reminder, this is what we're allegedly gonna end up at. We'll see how that goes. But that's where we're supposed to finish. You have a Darling kit in the main robot, but it requires... Oh, it requires glue. Wait. You have a Darling in the Franxx of... Oh, what is their robot called? Oh, it's like already popped at the seam here. You can't... Can you see? There's like... Frost? How did I already get frosting on myself? Does it say when it's expired? No, but it says it's GMO. GMO frosting. What? What's in frosting? I guess the sugar? That's kind of funny. I don't care about GMO. It doesn't bug me, but I just think it's funny. Made in a peanut and tree nut free facility. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice thing to put on there. Oh, yeah. Strelizia. Okay, so preparation. I think the most contentious or like highly debated part of my like gingerbread house making adventures is how I prepare the frosting. It says to knead for 2 minutes to bring to room temperature. Do not microwave. Oh, there's a bunch of... I don't know what these... Sorry, sometimes I try to see if I can identify the languages. Okay. Preparación du glace... Which language has this C like this? I don't think that's French. Is this French? Aviante? It might be French. Sorry, it's blurry. Let me unblurify it for you for a second. Focus. Focus. Okay, there you go. Oh. Focus. There you go. Oh, well, you got half a second. It's like those games where it, like, blurs and unblurs things. Spanish. The bottom one is Spanish, for sure. But I'm trying to figure out what that middle one is. Hot water bowl! We must follow the instructions that was given to us by the Sour Patch Kingdom. It's like sugar, like honey, might be acidic. Ah. You recognize this language. French. Turkish. Maybe it's Turkish. I have no idea. Well, usually when I see instructions, I feel like the common languages are English, Spanish, French. I don't know. What this is, I'm talking from a American perspective. Like a U.S. perspective, typically like products sold in the U.S. What are like the primary languages of your country? Does this make sense? Because it says it was prepared in Toronto, in Ontario, Canada. So it would make sense that the primary language is, like the secondary language is French, and then they gave a tertiary language as Spanish. So, that makes sense. They also only gave us one frosting. Oh no, wait. Wait, they gave us these little tiny frosting tubes, but it doesn't say that we need to prepare them. Which means I guess we're just leave them cold? We just spray them cold? Hi, Violet! Hello, hello! Hello! Are you enjoying your time off? What's this? Tiffany Blue Fondant. What? Oh! It's like fondant's that stuff they put on, what is it called? Cakes. How do I... One second. I packed scissors. And by packed, I mean they're on the side. I'm breaking a cardinal rule, but I've broken them 3 times in the past 2 weeks, so I kind of accepted it. So, anyone who sews... Sorry, if anyone doesn't like seeing scissors. So, anyone who sews knows that you always have a pair of scissors that does nothing but cut fabric. That's the rule. Like, it's a cardinal... So, like, every hobby has, like, sins, right? One of the cardinal sins of sewing is using your fabric scissors for anything except fabric. It, like, dulls them if you use them on paper and stuff. And these are very sharp scissors, but I've used them to cut my wrapping paper and tape and stuff this week because I couldn't find my other scissors. So now I need to go out and get a new pair of scissors because I've already broken the rule on these scissors and they're already dull. So, like, we got to keep going, you know? So much cheese has been eaten. Oh, cheese sounds nice, actually. I was just thinking the other day of how many cheeses in a mac and cheese is too much cheese, and I kind of wanted to test it, but it felt like a waste of cheese, so I did. This looks like, Airhead. It's like an Airhead. You see that? Menu is usually Dutch, French, and English. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Dutch, French, English makes sense for you. It's French. Cut some cardboard. No, please. 100 feet of cardboard before it's dull. It's already ruined. Dude, this is... I want to taste... Oh! Wait! That tastes so good. Wait. This is so tasty. That's insane. This actually tastes really good. That's tasty. This bodes well. This is just... Oh my gosh, look at that. What is this? Is this just supposed to be like sugar? I think, but it's like... it's like stuck. Use food scissors on fabric. Oh, no. 6 is too much? Okay, 6 might be too much. I think I usually do 3 cheeses when I do mine. Like a Gouda, a sharp cheddar, and like a Parmesan or something is the 3, I feel like. Definitely like a Gouda and definitely a sharp cheddar, and then the third one is my wild card. What's the Rockwell hardness of your scissors? They're roughing it. Look, you can even see, a little bit of like sticky from when I cut with tape. Ugh, I ruined them. The letters? Oh, you only get 2 little tiny bags of, they give, what? This is a Star, or a Sour Patch Kids themed, like, I should get a full-size, you know, thing of Sour Patch. Am I weird for thinking that I should get, like, a full-size Sour Patch bag? Fun size is just it's a little guy. I mean, at least they're not expired. I give them that. The bags are enlarged. That's true. These are minis. Hearing someone misuse scissors is horrible. Hitmon, you understand my pain. If it makes you feel any better, these are going to be decommissioned. These scissors will never again be used for fabric. I've already said they're going down the drain. Well, they're going to be used for just regular crafting now. I'm going to go get a nice new pair of... For those that don't know, fabric scissors are an investment. Like, you actually... It's the same way you invest in a knife. If you're investing in, like, a good pair of fabric scissors that will go through fabric without, like, fraying the edges, you're paying, like, way more than you probably think you're paying. Like, think about how much you spent on a pair of scissors, like, at least 5 times that. Probably more. So it's not, like, disgustingly expensive, like, oh my gosh, I can't afford it. But you're paying more than you've probably ever paid for a pair of scissors. So that's fun. So yeah, fabric scissors, they're like great. How long have you had this pair before you ruined them? I've actually had this pair for like 5 years. This has gotten me through a lot of cosplays. Because I do like sharpen and maintain them usually. So I'm probably due for another pair. It's not like the end of the world, you know? You wanted to get into clothing and stuff and make a denim jacket and fill it with very subtle... Oh, I've seen at like anime conventions some very nice denim jackets of like their favorite characters. Denim jackets are surprisingly very popular for VTuber fans. At least when I go to conventions, I do see it fairly frequently where people have like taken a denim jacket and put like different pictures of their favorite VTuber on it and basically made like a VTuber denim jacket. I see that, like, it's not like I see it all the time, but I've seen it frequently enough that I'm like, okay, that must be a thing, you know? Like, there must be a culture around VTuber denim jacket making. Because they all look handmade. It doesn't look like a purchased item, you know? Scissors are the one thing I can never find when you need them, even after buying multiple ones. Yeah! We even have a drawer for them. I don't know what happened to them, honestly. It's kind of sad. But I took this year off from cosplay because I just I was so busy. And I'm going to BlizzCon in September, and I really want to do a cosplay. Because a lot of the like people I know are doing cosplays at BlizzCon. They're like insanely good at it. But I just want to do like something casual. So I'm thinking of making a onesie of this, like, there's this monster in the game called a Murloc. It's really like cute. and it makes this noise like blah, 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 blah. And I really wanna make a little Murloc onesie. I thought that'd be pretty fun. But if to do that, it wouldn't be hard. It would be like a weekend project. Making onesies are not very hard. But oh, look at, they like put the stone detailing on here. That's very nice. Sorry. I'm admiring the craftsmanship of this. Yeah, so I need to get back into the groove of like, I need to get my supplies reorganized and stuff to make said cosplay. Calipers, can never find those either. Calipers. Why have I heard that word, but I can't visualize in my head what that is. Getting the box to throw the trash in so that we stay organized and not messy. You always have a small multi-tool in your pocket. That's very good. It's very, like, utility. You know, like, you have good utility. They can glide on paper like, oh, see, that's when you know scissors are good. I think I needed this enough. Oh, to measure diameters. I know what that is. You just want a daily wear anime jacket that doesn't scream weeb. I have that problem so much with anime merch. I see stuff I want to wear, and it's, like, not subtle, and I don't like, in the same way, when I wear clothing, I don't like advertising. Like, you know, I don't want to have, like, logos and stuff all over, like, just plastered all over me. In that same way, I don't really want, like, like, just wearing an anime character. Like, I want, like, a nice subtlety to it, you know? And so a lot of anime merch isn't, unfortunately, it's really not for me. Look like a wrench. Yeah, that's what I was thinking it was. That little, like, thing that's like this, but it's got, like, the little thing, and you, like, boop, 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 you know? But, yeah, finding very... And I've seen some companies that are, like, they tote themselves as, like, oh, we're like, subtle anime merch, you know? Like, casual, subtle anime merch. And I don't see it when I look at their products. It's upsetting, you know? Okay. Let's see. We are going to cut this. This is gonna go flying. Oh, okay, it didn't. I was so scared. I really ripped scissors after that one. You gotta cut off the top. There you go. You do not fear stairs. I wear a Kakashi shirt and a kimono jacket. The Aka's hoodie is very subtle. Dude, I respect it. I don't see anything wrong with it, but I personally like, I like the very simple, subtle. I have a, okay, so the same, I guess if you look at my VTuber, her fit, like with the cardigan and like something underneath it with like a skirt. I wear a lot of stuff like that, like very like kind of casual, cozy, you know? It's actually kind of my look. Because obviously I wanted to design my VTuber to kind of have my look. So, like, if I'm wearing, like, I don't know, a shirt or something, anime something under my cardigan, I kind of want it to have, like, a more, like, subtle, so that it doesn't take away, because I usually have, like, some cute little cardigans. So it's, like, I don't know. I think it goes like this. By the way, yeah, sorry for the... Y'all get the best camera angles, as always, when I'm making my gingerbread. Wait, will it just... Ah! Okay. What would be this? I think the smartest thing to do would maybe to be get these two guys on first. Oh, PewDiePie has a subtle anime brand? Maybe, or subtle Japanese brand. I'll have to look at that. I like, you know, you gotta make it look cute. And since I'm going to Japan in 2026, I gotta, like, have some cute fits, you know? There's nothing I love more than when I wear a fit that's got, like, that very, like, casual look, you know? And then, why didn't I hear that? Do I have that turned off? I think I just have it quiet. Sorry. Hi, Val. Yeah, there's nothing that's more fun when you're wearing, like, a subtle look that you've put together for, like, an anime that you like, and someone else comes up to you on the like street or something. It's like, oh my gosh, I love that anime too, or like I love your like Spirited Away fit, you know, like it makes me so happy. Death slam emoji. Yeah, he lives in Japan, right? Not anime, but it's something like moon kanji. Okay, I would look that up. I do that a lot. Whenever I see a lot of Sailor Moon stuff. Whenever I see someone with, like, Sailor Moon, I always go... I make it a point. You can ask Val. I always go up to them and I'm like, oh my gosh, I love your shirt or your purse or your... You know? And one time I had someone... I have this really cute Shinobu. Okay, we're gonna... I can see we're running into the same problem as before. Sorry, y'all are getting a great bird's eye view action. Oh, it just pooped on me. It just like farted air. I think I just hit an air pocket. There we go. Okay. Now we'll just sit here for a minute, I think. I don't know a better way to do this. There probably is. Would you buy stuff from No Nonsense if you know that Joey's brand? Oh, is that from the Trash Taste guy? I haven't seen his brand. Let me see. Joey's brand. Let me see if I can do... I can't really get to my... a paste and search. Joey the label. Oh, it's called... Let me see. I'm trying my best to, like, copy paste words and put them into the search. Brand No Nonsense. Okay, looking at No Nonsense. Let's see. What's a collection I'd be interested in? Just gonna go to the shop. No, I don't like this stuff. I'm just looking at, like, one manga club. It's got, like, a cat across the whole thing. It's this one definitely isn't subtle enough for me personally. Let's see, like, Dan to Dan. Yeah, it's a little, like, very clear that this is... It's a little too, like, bold for me. I like very subtle stuff. It's not like it's bad. I could see this looking very good, but it's not for me. This is like an entire... Wait, that's so funny. The collar of the shirt is a, is like a UFO beam. That's funny. PewDiePie's clothing brand is no more. Wait, they have a collection that's called PewDiePie. This might be his collection. This seems very... Yeah, this seems a lot less bold. There's only like 5 shirts. The problem with these sorts of brands... And, dude, $55 for a t-shirt with a little bit of print. Oh, the back has a lot of print. Okay, never mind. I'm just not the target audience for this. I appreciate it if it's something I want, I guess. Would you wear a cat hoodie if you were brave enough? If I could make it look cute. My most important, like, priority when I'm putting together a fit is, like, do I look cute? And, okay, you'll only hear me say this once, y'all. Don't quote me. But because I'm short, I think that, like, you know, like, cuter, softer fits just look a little better on me than, like, super, like, edgy fits, you know? So I usually try to go for something that's got a bit more, like, soft cuteness. So things that are have too much boldness or too much, like, things going on, I think, at least for, like, me, I don't like how they look personally on me. Not, again, that there's anything wrong with it. I just think it doesn't, like, fit my appearance very well. I would love to do... I sometimes like to do, like, very edgy cosplays, though, because it's fun to cosplay things that you would never wear in real life. But I also like really frilly, like, dress, like, outfits for cosplays. So you get the best of both worlds when you cosplay. Quoting, because I'm short. Oh my gosh. I'm 5'6", how short can you be? I have said this many a time. To be clear, 5'6" is tall. We'll go through this again. 5'6" is tall in my world. So if that's perspective for you, that I think 5'6" is tall, you know, perhaps that will help you understand what my height is. By 15-inch heels, I would die. I respect people who can, but I would die. Okay, I'm just frosting everything. Frosting. I think this is actually gonna stay up with minimal effort because it's just a triangle. I don't think I have to worry in the same way I have to worry about the structure of a square. Math. Uh-oh, I didn't think about this. Okay, 1 second. Just slip it in there. There we go. Cute. Being tall starts at 5'10". That's false. Being tall starts at 5'4". 5'5". I'll say like 5'5". I'll add an extra inch. I'm not tall. People say, "Oh, you're short." Hitmon, if you think that's short, it hurts me emotionally if you say that. We wouldn't want to emotionally hurt the blue-haired cat girl, right? Even teenagers are taller than me. There are children taller than me. That is correct. Yes, there are children. But to be clear, I'm not the shortest person in my family. I haven't tried the frosting yet. Yeah, that's not very good. Wouldn't recommend this frosting. That's wild because this stuff they put in there, pretty good. And thinking must be very height. Rectangle. If you saw someone 5'6", you needed to delete half a foot from your expectations. Okay. Frosting the top. I love that y'all can see what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. I don't know why I did that. Didn't really accomplish anything, did it? Huh. Let's see if we can replicate what the box had. Okay, so this is... Wow. Sorry, let me move my... There we go. Okay, so they frosted the entire... All of this. Wow. Okay. Oh, they did like a cute little thing. Okay, we can try that. I've never like made it cute before. They're getting taller than me. Even younger sibling is taller than you now. Y'all are tall. Being tall starts at 5'5". How are you gonna write enlarged on yours? I wonder if we can. Let's see if we can. Writing? Oh, here. Let me give y'all the angle for it. You can see it. E and E N N L A. Oh, I kind of messed up the A. Okay. Enlarge. And then I'll put a little dash here so people know we're going to the next line. E. Enlarged. There we go. There you go. How's that? This looks like what you'd find on a serial killer's letter. Looks like a cute little tent. Yeah, I think they called it a chalet. They said this is the ultimate ski cookie chalet. Whatever that means. Oh, jeez. What is this? I gotta mention. Okay. Oh, yeah, because we're starting our One Piece book club. I started a channel for it. I'm gonna organize a Discord so that it's easier to find stuff. I should do that. But we're starting our One Piece reading book club on January 1st. No, it's enlarged. Did I even spell that right? I have no idea. If you assemble the house first before attaching the house to the flooring, would it be easier? Probably. I think, yeah, if you decorated stuff before you attached it, I think that would be easier, but we haven't learned yet. Oh, look at this angle, y'all can kind of see. That's cool. Y'all like that? You like that camera angle? This is a pretty good camera angle. Fancy for triangle. It's fancy for you're about to pay a lot of money for some disappointing ski slopes. Okay, so the way they had it was a little squiggle. Wait, this actually looks kind of cute. What do y'all think? We should frost a cake. Oh, it farted on me again. The frosting keeps like farting. I've always wanted to like frost a cake, like decorate one. Okay. We got one squiggle. Now we get a second squiggle. Oh my gosh, you can see my veins! Sorry. They're so prominent. Because I'm squeezing the tube. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. That's pretty cute. There's a hole in the roof. Ah, it's okay. You'll be out skiing. You won't even notice it. And if some snow gets into your room, it's part of the aesthetic. Never used. I have, yeah, one of those little, like, flatteny, frosty things. I have one, too. I want to use it. You heard that One Piece Season 1... Yeah, I heard it's on its last, like, arc, but that should take 2 to 3 years. So that's why the goal is to spend all of 2026 reading chapters so that we can hopefully be almost caught up by the time the manga's getting near the end, you know? I don't know about watching the anime. I feel like, because for the manga, we need to read an average of 3 to 4 chapters a day to probably be somewhat caught up to the manga. I don't know about... Watching 3 to 4 anime episodes a day is a huge investment. Reading 3 to 4 manga chapters is like 20 minutes of effort. It's just like I feel like it's asking a lot less. Although I do think a weekly anime episode would be pretty fun. Personally. That's so cute! Look at that! You can read 50 chapters a day. It should not be that long. Well, yeah, well, but for the purposes of our book club, we don't want to, like, you know, we don't want to, like, have, you don't want to, like, overexert, is that the word? Yeah, you don't want to overexert. We want to keep it, like, very manageable so that everyone wants to stay a part of the book club. Okay. Going here. You know, I really shouldn't decorate the back because... Oh, actually, this is the front. Wait, that's so funny. This has to... Oh. Oops. Let me just... That's some snow. Just kind of... Oh, I'm making a mess! Ah! It's snow! Wait, the fans got tired of the pacing, so they made a new... Oh, yeah, the, like, fan cut? That wasn't the manga. It reduces, like, 300 episodes worth of stuff. That would be a little bit more manageable. Your brain's already rotted enough. You can, well, I think we're gonna have a couple people that said they've already, like, oh! My gosh, it's bursting from the seams from here. Okay, we gotta work fast. We might lose all of our frosting to the seam. Ah! Okay, we're in a race against the clock. What am I supposed to do? Why do these frosting bags always end up popping on us? I could do it. I can do it. Oh. Is it snow pile? It's a very strange... No! Why does this always happen to me? Am I too forceful? I just kind of... Wait, I can make it look like a cute snow pile. I can kind of... That's cute, right? Duct tape. You want to eat it? Well... What is the purpose of this blue fondant? Oh, that's what they used to make the string. Interesting. Oh, yeah. Should we use the white snow? Should we use the snow sprinkles? Or should we use the light bulbs? Or should we use the trees? What should we decorate it with? Thoughts? I'm actually really scared to open this. But do you think it's just straight up sour? Wait, what if this is the sour powder? Oh, wait, sorry, I gotta check. I love the sour. For science? It's just for science. It's just for science. If this is sugar and not the sour powder, I'm gonna be really... We'll get just a piece of it. Oh! Sorry. That's the sour powder. Oh! Dude, I love the sour powder. Sorry, it's so sour! Wow! That's just straight citric acid, by the way. Did they give me the food label. Give me your nutrition facts. Sour sugar. Oh, it's tartaric acid. This is just sugar and tartaric acid. The sour is made of sour, y'all. Okay. Putting GMO. Putting the sour powder. Okay. Let me just push it in there. I should sour powder the whole thing, shouldn't I? Ah! No, it's gonna be cute. Why does it keep exploding? It's gonna be cute. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's cute, right? Squishing? Squishing? Squeezing? Okay. There we go! You just gotta kinda spread it. Why does this remind me of the character Mojo Jojo? Just the word came to my head. Not that this, like, action reminded me of it, but just, like, sometimes random character names just pop up in my head. Dude, it's actually... The frosting's still terrible, but, you know, it could be worse. Yeah, Powerpuff Girls! Have you seen Powerpuff Girls? Okay. This, guys, is why we put down the paper. Everything's a JoJo reference. Oh no, I can't escape it. This actually looks pretty cute, don't you think? Okay. There we go. The instructions where the chemistry goes wrong. What is it? Something, spice, and everything nice. Sugar. Sugar, spice, and everything nice. These are the something that it's something. Okay. That's snow. We got a little snow. Need a few sprinkles of color. Let's put some trees, right? Some trees could be cute. Woo! I just got plastic on my chalet. Here we go. Okay. Getting the chalet ready. What is chemical X in this case? It's gotta be the sour sugar, right? Dare I say trees might need to be enlarging. If y'all zoom in on the screen, you can make the trees be a little bit bigger. You ever think about that magic? Oh gosh, the sugar is clumping, so I can't stick the trees in. It's so funny. Are those trees or ferns? They're little Christmas trees. Little Christmas trees. Who doesn't have a bunch of mini Christmas trees in the front of their chalet? Oh, and we can have a little... Should we do a little, like, red Christmas tree path? I've been working on a sculpture in my World of Warcraft house. It's very cute. I should show y'all sometime. Not today. I don't want to touch any of my video gaming equipment right now. I will be washing it for a week. Oh, it wants to go this way. There we go. If I ever play with you, you're gonna call yourself Himsby. We had a pretty intense D&D session last night, and we're gonna have a continuation of it tonight. I'm very interested to see how it goes. We just fought the big baddie. We accidentally, our party, we were basically at the like final castle big massive fight, and we accidentally got into an area we weren't supposed to at the very beginning. The DM basically gave us 3 different ways to get in. We had 3 different options, and we did like reconnaissance and all this stuff, and we went in the way that was the most dangerous, not because, oh my gosh, that's so cool, but because we misunderstood the information he gave us and accidentally went in through the side that put us right where all of the bosses were having a meeting, that they would have left that room if we'd taken the time to go through the other 2 areas and they'd been alerted in some way, and they would have like, so then you would have slowly staggered, you know, throughout multiple campaign episodes fighting the different baddies. Instead, we accidentally got in a room with like, there was like 5 like really hard mega bosses with no like little like henchmen. It was kind of a disaster, and our DM was like, y'all might die here. We got it. We did survive, but because the hardest boss, our barbarian crit for 43 damage, which for the rest of us who only like on a regular hit do maybe 4 to 5 damage, it was an insane crit that he got, and that made the boss go down early enough that we could take everything else out. So, a little wild. Yeah, it was meant to be a short campaign to see if we enjoyed D&D to continue with the larger campaign. Like, this campaign we did is supposed to be a small subset of the whole campaign. It's like a very starter, like just couple of sessions, see if you like it, see if you want to switch your character, you know, that sort of kind of session. Okay, I think this is pretty good. Got a nice little front yard. Greetings. Oh gosh, this frosting is getting everywhere. Howdy. Someone plays as a goblin, ask them. The goblin. You can't pick a goblin. At least with the options we had, we couldn't have picked a goblin. In Dark Heresy games, you can chain crit after crit if you're rolling a crit. Oh my gosh. No, we don't have anything like that. He just, Sorry, I have frosting all over my hands. He just got a couple of really good crits, and he has, like, a really nice damage multiplier the way that he built himself, so it worked out. Does this just, like, rip off? Okay, we're using the scissors. What a save. We were actually joking about our DM's dice being weighted because all of the monsters and enemies that we were fighting kept rolling nat 20s, and, like, all of the stuff that they needed. For example, I did this really big spell with one of my Asimir abilities, because I'm an Asimir druid, and I used one of my forms that forced all of them to roll like a, I forgot, it was like a constitution check or something, and they had to get over a certain number, and there was 3 of them in range of it, and everyone that didn't pass the check would have gotten frightened, and we needed that because they were about to hit some of our characters that would have gone down, and all 3 of them passed the check. So not only did I spend a really expensive spell, it didn't do anything because all of them passed the check. It was wild. It was so unlucky. We were getting like really unlucky, but after he got that crit, it kind of like it turned our luck around, and we survived, you know. How's that house making? Tried to make one the other day, fell apart. Yeah, we're struggling, but we're making it through. We have a nice little forest, you know. Congrats! Oh, thank you, IT. Thank you very much. I'm very happy. It's kind of a goofy way to celebrate, but it is. I am happy. It do be funny when you build your character only to be good at one specific thing, so you get that one epic moment. Yeah, I built my character to be very utility heavy, and I was saving some stuff up for some really fun moments utility wise. Like I got this thing called infestation that causes a character to get infested with fleas and like would have broken their concentration. I wanted to use it in like a moment when like the big boss has like one of my friends like trapped, or you know, one of my party members trapped in something, and I was gonna use that because my teammates didn't know I'd taken that spell yet, and I was gonna use that to like, you know, not only like infest the big boss baddie and be cool to like bring it out, but also then he'd lose concentration, they'd all be released. And we had that moment yesterday, and I failed my roll, so it didn't even work. So they were like, oh. It was so sad. Thank you, thank you. It is pretty tasty. There's actually surprisingly, a lot of these are usually pretty bad, but I mean, you can't go wrong with Sour Patch. Well, let's see how the red 50 is. Okay, Rectangle, trying the red 50 for you. Oh! It's cherry flavored. That's really good. That tastes like a cherry Sour Patch. The green one? Yo! That's lime flavored! Wait, they actually made these really good. That's actually really good. What if it's a jack of all trades, but the skills are only passable compared to specialist types? My character's kind of like that. I'm also a druid, and I switch my wild forms every single time something happens, because I just think it's really funny to keep my characters on their, or my teammates on their toes. And we were in this really bad predicament, and they were like, okay, Cyrena, because that's the name of my my character, what forms do you have? You actually need to tell us. We're in trouble. And I told them, and they're like, that, oh. I was like, yeah, sorry, I had some meme plans. It ended up working out, but it's kind of funny. Let me know if your skin turns purple. Yeah, I'll let you know if y'all should. I think y'all shouldn't have banned this. It's pretty good. Does it actually have red 40? Let's see. Reading the nutrition label for the frosting. Okay, tell me what's in the icings. Icing has... Okay, we'll skip all the ingredients. Polysorbate. Oh! I get red 40, yellow 5, yellow 6, and blue 1. Isn't that exciting? The Christmas trees also have red 40. The fondant only has blue 1 and yellow 5. But, red 40, just for you. It's cherry flavored. It's pretty good. I'd recommend it. They are a little bit like crayons. People manufacture gingerbread house kit and not have it taste good. It does taste mostly bad, but this, really good. I want to do what the picture has. The picture did little squigglies, so we're going to do little squigglies. Oh, it just poops right out. Okay, we're going to... It looks like the Christmas tree is a murder scene. Okay. I'm going to make it work. Dude, this looks like someone sprayed like... Oh my gosh. If I took a Sour Patch Kid right now and put him on the front lawn and put some red 40 around him... Okay. There we go. It's fish bait. Wait, really? Fish love red 40? It's imported USA soft drinks in the store. Or they want red 50? Red 40? I can't even remember anymore. The red stuff. Do you really want 10,000 grams? You do, Rectangle. That's where the flavor is. The sugar is where the flavor's at. Okay, now we make some green. The green lime squiggles are also fire, I will say. This is kind of cute. Thoughts? Wait. Thoughts? I don't want it to fall, but thoughts? I think it's pretty cute. I think it's like 55 grams of sugar per 100 milliliters. 5 grams? I'll be interested to try it. I'm gonna be in Europe in a couple weeks, so I'll try some European soda to see if it's really that different. I'll do a taste test of American cola and then European cola. Oops. And I'll have to tell you, Rectangle, which one, if I identify the difference in sugar. There you go. Squiggle. Is it not true American beverage if it doesn't have high fructose corn syrup instead of sugar? That, like I said, it's where the flavor is at. It's like when you have a Coca-Cola from Mexico and you have a Coca-Cola from America. The Mexican Coca-Cola uses real, like, pure cane sugar. It's so much better. What's that? And be anywhere near you? I don't think... Well, now my American's gonna show. How close are you to Poland? Oh, I'm just smearing it! It's okay. Poland's pretty far. Okay, there you go. See, sorry, my American was coming out for a second there. But I'll still try the soda. I assume I don't know what the differences in soda are sold, like, within European countries. Because y'all have such close borders, so it's so much easier to, like, you know, import something similar, I assume. And are your health standards centered around EU requirements or per country requirements? I actually have no idea how that works for y'all. And then I'm going to put some Sour Patch Guys. I'm going to end up eating these. Just telling y'all now. It's like airplane distance. Oh, okay. In Texas, we get a ton of Mexican Cokes get imported in. Yeah, that's what I missed. I missed the Mexican Cokes. Tejas, that's where my y'all comes from, you know? EU requirements are commonly applied to food. All foods. Okay. So, like, between, I don't know, France and Germany or something, the standards are standardized. Oh, we gotta put one in large for our enlarged side. Here, I'll put a little arrow pointing to him. There you go. The EU is a minimum, but individual countries can be stricter. Wait, look it! This guy came with a little... He's got a little, like, poop on him. Are they all like that? I have no idea. The question is, will he stick? There we go. Enlarged. EU is the minimum... Oh, okay, I see it can be stricter. Okay. Yeah, I feel like having standards stricter than the US isn't very hard often when it comes to food standards. Oh, it just burst everywhere. I often, when I'm looking up, like, information about food requirements for, like, standards of, like, what is or isn't acceptable, I do often look at the EU standards instead of, like, the US standards because it's just usually a little higher. He has a baby. Aw, a little baby Sour Patch Kid. Put frosting on top like he's taped onto the wall. Oh, you're right. Okay. Oh, red would be a bad color for that. Wait. If he was taped, he would, like... Here. There we go. Oh, I give him hair! Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to, like, you know, like he's been taped on. He's... happy, right? Buy some unrefrigerated eggs. You can have unrefrigerated eggs in America. It's just not... People don't usually do it. Do you refrigerate your ketchup? Things that people refrigerate in America that I hear people don't really refrigerate in other countries. Like condiments and soy sauce, I know is one. We frequently refrigerate. Butter, I think, is something a lot of countries don't use to refrigerate that we do. And eggs, I think I've heard a lot. Bread A lot of people put bread in the fridge here, which I think is kind of weird. He looks happy. Let's say try out the chocolate. Ooh, I'll try the chocolate. I'm big on the chocolate. Whenever my friends go to European countries, I do ask them to bring back chocolate, like candies and stuff. I hear Poland has a big donut scene, so I plan to try to find a different donut place every day while I'm in Poland. Hershey's tasted pretty bad for Europeans. Oh, is it because it's too, like, sweet? I have heard that, actually. Yeah. You put ketchup in the fridge, but you don't have to. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people usually refrigerate their ketchup. Chocolate in other countries compared to the US is like night and day. Oh, wait, look, these two guys are... What is wrong with this package of Sour Patch Kids? These two guys are morphed to each other. Mighty Morphine Power Rangers. Here, Emily... I can't even get any more frosting out of this bag because it's exploded so much. Oh, okay. You can't even see... Look, the frosting came out of two ends for this. Oh, gosh. Green's my favorite Sour Patch Kid flavor. It's so good. I'm gonna eat this off later, off stream. I'm not gonna eat a gummy on stream. It'll be in my mouth too long. But I want y'all to know this isn't gonna go to waste. I will come back later and eat this. Yeah, bread in the fridge. People do bread in the fridge in America. Bread goes bad really fast in America. You gotta eat it really fast. We do freeze ours, because we can't get through a whole loaf before it goes bad. But it's kind of sad. At least EU. Oh, yeah. Jelly-filled donuts! Yeah! I always, when I go to countries, I do research on two things. I like looking at old buildings, so I look to see if they have, like, ancient architecture or, like, castles, or, like, I like looking at old brick, specifically. I'll just sit for, like, an hour, because it's very... This sounds lame, but it's a very, like, humbling, calm, like, very, I don't know, like, thought-provoking, perhaps, for lack of a better word, experience to think about how these buildings came to be without, like, all the modern science and things that we have. It's cool! It's cool to think about how, like, how much ingenuity, maybe is the word, like, humanity has had. I think it's a really cool thing. So, like, I like going and looking at old buildings, and I like going and looking at it's food. I like eating food. So I'm very excited because I hear Poland has some very nice castles. You don't put ketchup in the fridge. See, yeah. 2 Sour Patches and trench coat. Well, yeah. You just hang on to it. You just let it, really? If we end up freezing the bread. Yeah, that's right. We freeze we just put our bread in the freezer. I'll put one guy right here. I think I just put him upside down. Oops. I'll give him some hair so you can tell. Dude, these guys are so... I'm gonna put one guy on the roof. I can't... Here, you can't see him. There you go. Now you can see the little guy. I'm eating all of you. I'm pre-warning them, you know? Wrocław are good cities to visit for sites. Oh, that's good to know. Because, yeah, I mean, obviously I know about, like, Warsaw, like, capital, like, primary city. But I don't know about the others. So I've been, like, trying to think of, what is the word? Like, I'm trying to find some of the cool things I found. There's a place in Poland where they have J-shaped trees. Very excited for that. I want to go see trees that grow in the shape of a J. And then they have this entire little town whose history is around a dragon in a cave. And I want to go see the dragon in the cave. Like, the lore behind it, you know, it feels it's very pretty cool. Like, the town has kept the story and history for so long. So I want to go visit them. And I'm still doing research to see what else I want to do. But I'm only there for a week, so I can't have too much, especially because a lot of it, like I said, is me centered around me eating and looking at old stuff. But there's time for a couple of things to explore. So if anyone has any Poland-related recommendations, I will take them. It would take a week for it to mold, and if I would be me, it would like eating the materials without building the house. This one's pretty solid. I don't even think this is gonna mold, I'm not gonna lie. You eat a lot of bread with your dinner instead of rice and potatoes. So on the peach cash. Ooh, I love peaches. Are they in season for you? They are very not in season for us. Let me give this person hair. It just looks like a murder scene. Wait, no, that kind of looks nice with the little swoop. Little swoop hair. And I can give these guys some green hair. This looks upside down. I don't even know how to give you proper hair. That's his feet. How do I fix this? Am I going to make all 5? We'll see how far I get. I have D&D in 3.5 hours. And I'll probably pause for a minute before to, like, you know, have dinner and stuff. So we'll see how far we get. There we go. I'll give him hair. And I'll give you hair. There we go. That's cute. Oh, I didn't use the fondant. I don't know really... Oh, it's gotten really hard because I opened it. Look, it's just like... It dried out. Okay, I can't use that. It does taste really good, though. It's like blueberry flavored. But let me put that in the box so I don't get it everywhere. You always wanted to go to the U.S. to see the large stretches of deserts in Nevada or just the American plains. You know, it's very interesting. I feel like Americans don't appreciate a lot of our wildlife, but tourists, like foreign tourists who come to our country, that's always what they want to see, is like our parks and nature and stuff. And an American would just say like, oh yeah, I want to go to Vegas or something, or like LA. So it's really cool to see, like, what people are excited about in their own country versus, like, outside of it. Oompa Loompa, it is kind of... Wait, it is kind of the Oompa Loompa, isn't it? It's kind of funny. I don't think I'm going to use these. I think this one's pretty done. I'm pretty happy with it, actually. This is our... Oh, my gosh. This guy got slimed. Look at him! Wait, let me... Look at him! What happened to him? Yeah, I blame that on Rectangle. Rectangle, that one is you. Peaches are in season? Oh, really? Oh, we do need a chimney. How can we even put a chimney on this? I don't think we have the resources. I'm not using this. This is mine. This is for me to snack. It's mine. I've stolen it. In West Texas, it's actually dark enough to see the Milky Way. Yeah! There are some parts that you can see very nice stars. We recently in America had some areas that could see the Northern Lights, which is pretty cool. I saw lots of Northern Lights pictures from people. You want to dip that in coffee or tea? Have I ever mixed this with coffee? I guess I could. Oh, tin can season. Oh, peaches in a can. Oh. Yum. There's a spot select out you want to visit in New York State. Ooh, I've been wanting to go to Canada. It's on my list. 1 second. I have messages. Oh. 1 second. My DM is asking me about spell slots. Flame. Blade twice. Oh, I can't spell. There we go. Sorry. I have to, when the DM sends you messages asking about spell slots, you gotta respond, you know? There we go. Oh, thank you for the follow. What's that? There's always been an obvious amount of peach halves in the can. That's because they package the halves, right? I got some frosting. Have that set is placed. Well, you've never seen the Milky Way? Oh, I didn't. Huh, that's kind of interesting. It is very pretty. I like going to, like, farm, like, out in the middle of nowhere farm areas in the United States to see the stars. It's pretty nice. It also has the added benefit that you don't have signal. So, you know, you can't be contacted. It's kind of nice. Spell slot 1. Oh my gosh! No! How does D&D work though? Can't you just give the character some great heavenly demonic power and he kills everyone? No, so D&D, you get, for every level, you get set spell slots. Oh, I can show you actually. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna clear this off and then I'm going to show Toothless D&D. I'm gonna take this. Gonna move it out of the way. 1 second. Okay. clean up. Want to make sure that does not hit my curtains. Okay. Wow, I shouldn't be touching this, but I'm going to anyways. Oh, let me move this. Let me clean this up. Okay. And I'm not very good at D&D, I'm just learning, but so here you go. I have a guide because I learned better from reading, so I picked up reading. I picked up the like handbook. Here. So you can see here, right? This is me. I'm a druid. I'm super cool and awesome. And then at level, you have different levels. So every time you level up, you can like give yourself certain like spells. So at level 1, you get some stuff, and then at level like depending on what you pick, you get other stuff. If you go like druidic or like primal order, and then like you have level 2 where I get my wild shape, right? Or like level 3, which I'm at right now, where I had to pick my subclass. And then you can see here, it says like the spells you can take at each level, right? So like a level 1 druid, I take like very basic spells. So I could take like Ice Knife. I have Ice Knife, right? It's not like super overpowered. Or I can like take something to talk with animals. Whereas like a level 3 spell is like much more OP, where I can like send a whole storm of sleet. But the monsters also, they like scale with you. The monsters scale with you. I took Circle of, let me see if I can show y'all. Is Celestial in here? Yeah, I took Circle of Stars. So I have like abilities that I gain from taking them. Like I have these different forms that I can use, like dragon form, that gives me like benefits. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so depending on the class you pick, it can be a lot more complicated. Sorry, I wasn't reading chat. It can be a lot more complicated than some other stuff, but basically every class scales slowly so that you can't be really overpowered, and the job of the DM is to scale the enemies with your class like growth. So yeah, D&D is super extensive, you know? You're not too young for D&D. I mean, some people start playing D&D when they're like 5. Like some people start really early. Hi Christopher. Hello. But yeah, D&D is pretty extensive. I like it. There's like a lot, I don't know. There's a lot of really cool stuff to learn. I'm learning a lot. Druid class has been very complicated, at least for me, so it's required a lot of reading. I should show y'all my character sheet one day. I'll walk it through y'all. It's super fun! I highly recommend. If you think it's cool, and you see like Baldur's Gate 3 on a good sale, I would recommend it because it kind of lets you play D&D by yourself. But if you have a group, even better. We are going to do stream D&D. I'm going to host a D&D session where I am the DM and y'all get to play the characters. So that's that's on the agenda. Kind of think, I will say we have to build 3 characters for this session. So y'all can start kind of thinking about what you think would be 3 fun characters to balance out. And y'all will be swapping out. So like if Rectangle is, I don't know, playing as the rogue in one session, Toothless could be the rogue the next session. So it'll like swap around so to like keep with some balance of people who like are experienced and aren't experienced with D&D. That's my goal at least. Yeah, I'm a druid. I'm a druid. I'm right now I'm a level 3 Asimir druid. I just had my awakening. It was really cool. I'll have to walk y'all through it. But yeah, so there's a lot of cool stuff to it. Is there a necromancer? I don't know a lot about the other classes, but I'm pretty sure you can have a class that'll, like, raise undead. You know? We have a bard. The bard doesn't really like to be a bard. It's kind of funny. They're, like, a bard because they really wanted one spell. They really wanted, like, Vicious Mockery or something. But they don't, like when there's the opportunity to, like, have, like, bard-related RP, they don't, like... They're like, nah, I'm not that kind of bard. It's kind of funny. It makes me, like, laugh because it's, like, a bard that doesn't want to be a bard, you know? It's like I don't know, it's kind of a funny plot line. Yeah, it's hardcover. It's a very nice book. The group was just gonna play it is very hard. Yeah, the system It'll be a lot simpler for the stream game. Y'all will only get 3 spells. I'll only let you have probably like 3 spells, and you probably won't be leveling up. It'll just be a character that y'all have kind of built with a fun storyline that has a couple of spells, and that's how we'll like progress through the story. Woe to y'all if you decide to not pick a character with a healing spell, but that's not on me. That's on y'all. If y'all decide to build a character that way, you know? You were gonna be a warlock? That'd be fun. Wait, you didn't get to pick your character? I built my character. It was really cool. I actually need to for our next session. I'm pulling up my... So every session, for the fun of it, I swap around my wild shapes because I just think it's really funny to do that and keep everyone on their toes. Wild shapes, Toothless, are... For a druid, I can transform into different animals. Right now, my current forms are... I have a giant crab, a lizard, a wolf, and a giant badger. I think I want to trade out my lizard for a spider or a slod tadpole, but I'm not 100... I haven't decided yet. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe a rat? I like having a small class, an actual utility class, something really goofy, and then something that like is kind of... Like, I have utility. But yeah, I have to pick that out before stream ends, you know? So if y'all have some recommendations for classes, boop, boop, or for wild shapes, also taking those. It's one of those things which are hard to get into. The learning curve is steep, but the rabbit hole is deeper. Yeah, that's the thing. There's a lot to learn, but once you pick up on it, and if you have a group that kind of helps walk you through it, I think it's pretty good. Spider? We'll go with spider. We currently have... We just finished in the castle where there was 2 giant owlbear-sized spiders outside that we were able to, like, trick into getting past, but I was really scared we were going to have to fight them. If you sing for D&D equals free 20 roll. I should ask my DM, yeah, if I sing, do I get out of it? Do I get a little safety net, you know? Custom dice for high levels. Yeah! That would be fun. I think it'd be more fun to build the characters than to roll dice for the characters. Just because it'd be a fun session to just talk about what we want the characters to do. This is very like, it'll be my first time DMing. So I want y'all to have characters you're very excited about so that maybe I can get away with some mediocre DMing. You know? You have to go. Just wanted to drop in. Thanks for hanging out, Genesis. I hope you have a good evening. Bye-bye. You don't know where to look for groups? Look right here! We're gonna have a session! I welcome everyone to join. It won't be until after I get back from Poland, because it'll require a lot of planning. But, it'll be fun! Do you have a Discord server? I do. I can't... Type ! Discord. I can't right now because my keyboard's all the way over there, and, you know... But, if you type ! Discord, it'll come up. Sorry. I'm a little scuffed right now. Any good DM will give you a free good roll if you actually do some good RP. Our DM's pretty good about that. We get a lot of plus buffs and stuff for when we do some cool stuff, you know? Roll20.net has a lot of tools. Yeah! We're using Roll20 for our campaign. Oh, what is this? If you keep... Oh, I see. Oh, let me... Oh, I see. Oh, okay, I still have 1 free spell slot. That's good. I thought I'd use all my... Let's go birdhouse next. What do y'all want to build next? I think the best next one would be the gummy house or the birdhouse. What do y'all want? Well, you have all 4 options. You have the barn, the tree house, the gummy house, or the Oreos. What are y'all feeling? We have options. Bum, bum, bum. You're feeling the barn? Make a cute little piggy? Y'all want to make a cute little piggy? Let's see. This one is pretty hefty, but it kind of makes sense, though. It's like... I don't understand how the gummy one is so heavy, honestly. Okay, we're making a little barn. Twitch got to the decision first. How will the session look like, though? Will we get to bring our own characters? Will it be like a vote kind of thing? Yeah, so we'll design 3 characters together. So they'll be like chat-created characters. And then it'll pretty much be, I think, every like 10 to 15, maybe like every 15 minutes. I'll have to decide on the like length. But every X amount of time per session, I'm going to swap out the character. I'm going to swap out who's controlling the character for someone else so that it's kind of like everyone's controlling the character. If you look up, what's his name? Doug? Doug has a really good session where he was leading his chat through a campaign. But I want everyone to be able to have a chance to play the characters. So what we're going to do is we're going to build 3 characters together. We'll give them each a couple of spells. Every like 15 to 20 minutes, I'll just roll for people who want to play. And you can switch. If only 3 people want to play the characters, and then we'll stay with the same 3 people. But yeah, so we'll go through it that way, where y'all kind of play through the adventure. How about you just kill the character whenever it's time to get a new player? That would be vicious. We get emotionally attached to a character and then we kill it every like 15 minutes. That'd be kind of funny, honestly. But yeah, so it's more like you perhaps cannot get too emotionally attached to one character. Because there is a good chance that y'all get the character killed. I don't know if y'all are gonna lean more towards the side of seriousness or more towards the side of goofiness. So I can't really promise the like safety and security of any character. Oh, sorry, I just banged on my mic. Oh, this one is broken. Okay, well, broken bard. Oh, wait, this has like plastic bits? What is this? What? Okay, we have frosting? Wait, I'm actually so confused. Oh, they already frosted them for me. That's kind of sad. I wanted to frost them. It's like the manga where all the side characters get killed. Y'all just have to keep them alive. We'll always do the most stupid things possible, so we have to the GM's creative to make it work. Or the GM to let them die. There you go. That's cute. Okay, so we got little... Oh, we got icing? Dude, this box has so much stuff in it. What? What is this? Is it just like a little baggie of blood? Am I supposed to dye this myself? Is that why they gave me frosting bags? Well, we're not dying. Oh yeah, look at that. Why didn't they just dye the frosting for me? I am not mixing red dye in my room. I will get dye everywhere. It's gonna be a white barn. Is the Stardew soundtrack copyrighted? I don't think so, because I haven't... Yeah, don't do that. Val just comes into chat when I'm about to do stuff that's gonna, like, make a mess. Oh my gosh. Trash. The blood arts. It's the Jujutsu Kaisen stuff. Yeah, we're not gonna be... What is this for? Let me see. What's that? Hope you're having fun today. We're liking, we will continue. Like, yeah, no worries, fun. Thank you for stopping by. The blood art. Boop. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Wait, what are these? What is this? Does this say on the box what this is for? Easy build clips. 4 base. Wait, is this to make it easier for them to stay? I've never seen this in a kit. Yeah, there's structural cheat supports. Huh! I need those. Wait, that's great for someone like me. That's so... Are they edible? I would crack a joke about maybe with enough dedication, but I feel like I shouldn't encourage y'all to eat plastic. I want to see what these cookies taste like. I bet they're plastic and not edible. I bet they didn't even give you edible support structure. Weren't you the one that said we should have, like, metal rods? This is actually the closest to your metal rods. They, like, bubble wrapped it. Why did they bubble wrap this, but not this thing that clearly broke? I guess if they hadn't have bubble wrapped this, this would also be broken. Does cellulose count as plastic? No. Yeah. Do you ever get those packing peanuts that you can just, like, melt down? Like, you just put water on it and it breaks down the, like, sugar peanuts? I assume that's what you're thinking about right now when you're talking about your cellulose is plastic. Okay. Yeah. Metal rod is peak. I told you to put it in previous time. Why are y'all so obsessed with metal rods in my gingerbread houses? You had to get some from a UK company the other day. They did not smell like cellulose. They don't smell good at all, for sure. One time, I filled a sink with them, like the entire sink, and tried to melt it down. Don't do that. That doesn't work. Okay, I want to eat these so badly. What is this? Wait, that's so funny. Okay, so if you can see this on the piggy, you can't really see it, but you'll have to trust me. The piggy legs are all supposed to have, like, little gaps in between, but they didn't, you can see kind of the white part here. They didn't really actually, like, stamp it out correctly, you see? So it's like, it's all just one big foot. Okay, well, we have a piggy. This is the cow. This is the pig. I made this, actually. You will eat the wax around the cheese if it means you can maximize cheese consumption. Honestly, mood, Violet. That's the way to go. You gotta sleep. You'll come tomorrow to the vodka hour of chaos. Lady Toothless, I hope you rest well. Look at how cute it is. Here we go. There we go. You still have to put styrofoam into petrol for reasons. Oh my gosh, thank you. Are you impressed with my decoration skills? I did it all by myself. Okay. So we get a very broken tower. I think it's like the, what do you call that thing in the back that holds all of the, like, the wheat and stuff? The corn? Or what it's called. You get that thing in Stardew Valley. The silo! I'm gonna try this. It's okay. It actually tastes like gingerbread. It does actually 100% taste like gingerbread, which honestly, for a lot of these kits, you can't say that. I'm impressed. I'm somewhat impressed with that, because it's very rare. Sorry, I'm throwing away this excess cookie. I probably could eat that, actually. So often with these kits, they don't taste like gingerbread. They taste like just, like, dough, like raw dough. Very gross. The ginger is bread. I'm kind of somewhat of a gingerbread pro, you know? I've had a gingerbread house or two in my day. I don't understand how this stream became, or this channel accidentally became like a somewhat like gingerbread house making stream. We're gonna have to, for 2,000 subscribers, or maybe when we hit 1,000 followers on Twitch, whichever one comes first, we'll make an actual gingerbread house. Like we'll make one in the kitchen. That'll be the special. Okay, so how do these work? It said there's 2 clips for this. Oh my gosh. The gingerbread's coming back to fight. There we go. How many did I make? I think I've made like 3 or 4 gingerbread on this house, or on this stream so far. Like on this channel. Okay. The hardest part is always trying to figure out... They didn't even give us a base. I just realized. What? I guess they just want you to make this on the cardboard? Okay, so... It's gotta be something like this, right? Dude. Oh, okay. How? Wait, this is so weird. Why? I feel like... Wait, it's kind of working. Wait, no longer can y'all say I make bad gingerbread houses. I'm just gonna keep these clips. Y'all are here to see me fall. But with these clips, I shall live. I actually don't think I'm doing this correctly. Wait, why is it doing that? What? I think I'm gonna break this. I think the crutches are anti-crutches. Is this supposed to be like supports to help you weld it together with icing? I think so. Is this correct? I don't know. Tension dude, they're actually, you can y'all see there's like bits being shaved off. I'm actually really scared that I'm gonna try to put this last piece on and it's gonna explode. Okay, wait. We might... Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. I cracked too many jokes to not go for it. This is gonna be a disaster. Okay, we got one. Oh, gosh. Okay. Engineering! Am I an engineer? Wait, there's, like, gaps and stuff. What is this? Would y'all say I'm somewhat of an engineer? Cheat? Oh, as if you haven't cheated with your engineering before, you know, just, I don't really know how an engineer would cheat. I hope there's not an engineer cheating anywhere in this way. Ah! How does this work? The funny thing is the instructions don't really tell me... Is it like this to lean on? Wait, yeah, I think it is. Does that look right? Why does it have a... Oh, no one saw me do that. I promise I'm smart. Oh, no, it's gotta be... It's gotta be outside, right? Yeah, look at that! I made it! Wait, no! There's a big old chunk out of this now. Oh my gosh, wait, this is so funny. Why did they give me this? I wonder if it's because they use such bad frosting that so many people complained that they just instead of making better frosting, it was just cheaper to include these pieces of plastic. You know? Oh. No way! Well, you have to, like, make it edible and structural, somewhat. Yeah, I think if we put enough frosting on this bad boy... Look at this. This is a no frosting run. Do y'all like him? Dude, the crumbs. I am going to be vacuuming up for days. This is great, though. Dude, I don't know what it is about making gingerbread houses that sparks so much joy. Can you 3D cast a gingerbread house in one go? Actually, funny story. My friend has like a laser cutter and entered a gingerbread competition and had cut all the gingerbread using the laser cutter for precision. I didn't have to cheat. You're good frosting your house. You hot glue gun? Then you can't eat it. That looks like it's about to burst into flames. But like, in a happy way, right? I think we need it. We're needing? Guys, we have until July of 2026. July of 2026 to eat this frosting. It's gonna pop on us again though, isn't it? You also put hairspray? You put hairspray on your gingerbread house? Oh my gosh. I cannot say that I've done that. Dude, we should play some Balatro. I love that. I'm obsessed with that game. Glue is very much edible. That's like the thing with Elmer's glue, right? They make it edible because so many kids eat it. Sorry, I'm just kneading frosting right now. I'm not like doing anything super exciting. Just cover it in resin. Oh my gosh. What if we made a giant resin block of a gingerbread house? I actually saw there's this like this channel and they do a resin block of a pumpkin every year. It's kind of interesting. They like had a bunch of, you know, they learned over the years how to properly resin block the pumpkin. It was kind of wild, like watching them go through their process. Then your parents put a candle inside. They put a candle inside your hairspray top gloss coated gingerbread house. Oh my gosh. I hope y'all had it on like a wooden table. That just to add to the, you know, if you're gonna play with fire, you may as well go all the way. Don't actually, but you know. Yeah, the pumpkin. Okay, we're opening. I like how this one opens. I don't have to cut it. Do we taste the frosting? What do y'all think? I'll actually save the cap. I can just put the cap back on. Okay. Tasting it? That's half edible. It could be worse. We don't really build gingerbread houses. I think it like, here it very much depends on the household. I didn't do gingerbread houses as a kid, but I did always want to. And so as an adult, I made it my own like household tradition. You know? Just for myself. It's a one-man show here of gingerbread house making, but I enjoy it. So, you know that whole meme, like, I became an adult and got adult money? My adult money is spent on this. Very responsible. Very fiscally responsible here. How is this? Okay. Putting more frosting? Okay, the crutch might actually be causing a problem because the house isn't, like, in. I don't know how to describe it. One second. Wait. Utilize free... Yeah, exactly. Use my free will to buy gingerbread houses. When we were getting the gingerbread houses, Val was like, do you need 5? Are you sure? I was like, do you think that's not enough? Should I get more? He's like, I feel like 5 is a good amount. I was like, no, it's an investment in my happiness, you know? The more gingerbread houses, the happier I am. Use a hairdryer. I actually don't own a hairdryer. Is that strange? My hair has to air dry, or else it'll get frizzy. So I don't own a hairdryer. Okay, we're getting there. This ring would build bird houses. That would be fun. All your adult money is still sitting in the California warehouse. Oh no! From the order you placed? Oh, that's a bummer. That's healthier for your hair. Isn't there just air drying exactly how you get frizzy hair? There's some hair that doesn't get too frizzy. Mine does. But yeah, I guess I don't have to worry about like heat damage and stuff. And I do donate my hair fairly frequently. I don't as much anymore, but my hair grows pretty fast, so I like to donate it whenever I can. Just chop off the ponytail, you know? So there we go. I forgot where I was going with that. But yeah, I don't have a hairdryer. There we go. Okay. I think we're doing pretty good here. I just gotta hold it for a second while the frosting frosts. At least you're not investing in crypto. Yeah. Oh, jeez. People in their crypto. It was like, do y'all remember NFTs? And it sounds like wild. Do you remember NFTs? But NFTs were like, what, like 2020 or something? Crypto is just the latest NFT. Some people are really into the crypto, though. Well, this isn't a finance channel. I probably shouldn't talk too much about my thoughts on that. Ah! The ceiling is thinking! Okay. We'll let it... I think it'll be fine if I put more frosting on it. There we go. You just gotta add a little glue. There, that ceiling is sinking. Oh, jeez. Do y'all see it? When was anything ever a need? I have a need for gingerbread. They're both sinking in! Huh. I can't really grab them because they're full of frosting. Going up? No, there was no plastic clip for the top of the roof. They didn't really think about the plastic clips they were providing. Bitcoin. Oh, yeah. Wait, it'll work. We'll just have... I literally can't... It's so full of frosting. Okay, I can save it. Oh, jeez. Okay, I can save it, but we're gonna get really sticky fingers for a second. Okay. Okay. Hold! Hold! Let me add more frosting. Okay, wait. Okay. The clips betrayed us, guys. Oh, more frosting. Yeah, it'll... Oh, the drying speed. I forgot about the drying speed. What do I do? What do I do? Someone panic. Oh gosh, got any toothpicks around? No. I have a cow and a pig. Will that help? You hold the fort. I'm pretty sure Val is playing Valheim on our server. I don't think he's coming out of that. Ah! My thumbs are getting so sticky. Wait, okay, I'm gonna let it go, guys. And I'm gonna let the gingerbread fall where they fall. Okay? Sometimes you just gotta you gotta live and let live, right? You gotta let these things happen. Okay. Okay. It's gonna be safe here. Let me show y'all a good... There we go. Y'all see it? That blob I put on there? The frosting's good, though. Oh! This entire side is... Can y'all see? Oh, y'all can't see. I can't lift it right now. Sorry. Wait, you can see it. See that gap? Because of the... I didn't have this in the thing all the way. I didn't even know the back had a giant gap. Here, let me frost it. Frosting? Frosting? There we go. Frosting? There we go. Okay. Okay, let me... Wait, you really, buddy, gotta go on your little plastic. Maybe the clips were... The clips betrayed us! They said it would make for easy ginger... I do really like how this frosting comes out, though. This is the best frosting we've ever... That is sinking. That roof is sinking fast. Oh, no, look at it! Well, this part is saying, though. Let me give it some more frosting. There we go. That's pretty good. I would say that's pretty okay, right? No, I'm not. Oh my gosh, my hands. Guys, my hands trying to keep the frosting. I need to wash my... Okay, I'm gonna go wash my hands. Can y'all keep an eye on my... Can y'all keep an eye on this for 2 seconds? I will be right back. Just don't let it fall. Don't let the roof fall, please. Yeah. Ah! Okay, don't let the roof fall, y'all. I trust you. No, you can't come inside. There is a Guys, look, the roof sink! Cow and pig. It's kind of artistic. You held the right side of the roof. To be fair, the right side is actually holding really strong. I wonder if I can do anything to keep the left side where it is. What do you think? Like, oh, I could have used this for structural integrity. I'm kind of scared to place it in the order now. I think I could put it right here. Let me give it some frosting, dude. Okay. Frosting this guy up. I think a problem with this kind of frosting, aside from all the other things that this frosting has problems with, is that it dries up super fast. Which sounds great, but the tube itself dries up really fast. There we go. Okay. There we go. This one was not as much of a success. Oh, we have gumdrops. Let's make some gumdrops. Okay. Here. I think once you start putting the candy and stuff on it, a lot of your mistakes kind of get hidden, don't y'all think? Wait, a lot of these gumdrops are just broken. Or the candy corn. Sorry, this isn't a gumdrop, this is candy corn. Those need bread insurance. There's the little chimney for your rectangle. It's got a little chimney. Oh! Oh my gosh, they're falling out everywhere. Little jeepers. Okay. Oops. Yeah. Show y'all a better angle of what I'm doing. There y'all go. You strongly believe this result is due to the lack of Stardust soundtrack. I like... Y'all don't like the silence? Y'all, the uncomfortable silence isn't something y'all are a fan of? Especially when I walk away to wash my hands. And then you just have to slowly... I should have put on like a horror soundtrack while the roof was falling. That would have been pretty S tier. You only do comfortable silences? I don't think we have comfortable silence here. It's strictly uncomfortable silence. There we go. Okay, so that side has some little candy corn. And this side can be little gumdrops. There you go. Do you think these taste any good? Oh my gosh, it's so hard. Blech! No. The gumdrops are gross. In case anyone was wondering, I cannot recommend the gumdrops. There you go. Oh, because I ate one of the greens, I don't have enough. They probably will taste better once dried and taste. Yeah. The awkward silence is extremely loud. Help! Someone is yelling during my awkward silence. It's deafening. Is it weird? I actually enjoy awkward silence. It's kind of comforting. As a somewhat awkward person, I feel like the silence is like, it's a feeling of comfort. Okay, so now it's a bit odd, isn't it? Okay, so now we have to decide. We can put them on the roof, right? Oh, ringing silence? I've heard of that too. Should we eat these? Do y'all want to know what these taste like? Should we eat them or should we leave them? I will tell you that once stream ends, I'm going to eat it either way. But if y'all are uncomfortable with, like, the cow being beheaded, the roof cannot support the... Rectangle is the #1 protector of this side of the roof, and he is not about to have my shenanigans. What about this roof, though? If I put it here, maybe the weight will balance it. See? You see? You see the potential? PETA would not be happy about it. We must protect PETA. Apparently. Are they marzipan? I have no idea what they are. Let's see. I thought they were maybe chocolate. It says they're icing figurines. They're made of icing. Dude, that's so gross, actually. They're pure sugar. Okay, the figurines are sugar, corn syrup, water, cornstarch, xanthan gum, gum arabic, titanium dioxide for color, dextrin, gelatin, red 40, yellow 5, and blue 1. There's some red 40 in here. Oh yeah, Pig is pretty bad. Not really a fan of their work, I will say. But yeah, there's some red 40. Y'all want some corn syrup and red 40 in your life? Because we could have it. Yippee! Dude, I don't know why those sounds don't play for me. Is it because my headset died? My headset did die a while ago. If my headset turns off if I don't have sound in it for like 30 minutes or something? I think for like power saving or something. I don't really know why. Open mystical box. There we go. Would we like to decorate? Do you think this one can handle decorations, or would we like to begin on the next guy? What do y'all think? This one was not what I expected. I think we've concluded that using structural support, like, oh wait, there's a life lesson here. When you try to take the shortcut, it can often be worse. Severe lack of red. We have black. Would you like some black? Yeah, we couldn't, we might have gotten in a little trouble with Val if we put red. The easy way is not always the right way. Exactly, yeah, see, life lessons. How do y'all like them their life lesson? You know? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh my gosh. Rectangle, I like your jar of dice. Sorry, I got distracted. I want to get some nice dice. We've just been playing online, so I, like, haven't yet. But I want to order it. The problem is, like, I haven't seen a lot of... Sorry, I was distracted looking at the dice. I haven't seen a lot of dice that I'm, like... That's the one, you know? And dice can be somewhat expensive, so I want to make sure I get a set that I'm, like, very happy with. Pretty cheap on AliExpress. Pour some concentrated... Yeah, I think actually that die packet... Wait, let me see if that die packet is just concentrated red 40. That actually would be hilarious. The red color packet includes glycerin, sugar, red 40 lake, cornstarch, yellow 5 lake, citric acid, xanthan gum, sodium benzoate as a preservative, and potassium sorbate as a preservative. So it has 2 different types of preservatives in it to handle the wrath that is the red 40. Here, I'm gonna save the color packet. I bet I could do something with this. One day, you could save this as like a, what do you call it? This is a family heirloom. And then, you know, when all the red 40 in the world's been banned, this is the only packet of red 40 left on the planet. Isn't that wild? It's just red 40. It looks like it too, doesn't it? Oh my gosh. Well, for now, you can just get red 40 and as like, you know, color syrup, what is it called? Like, color dye to, like, dye things in the US. Cutting corners isn't an issue if you know what you're doing. I definitely don't know what I'm doing. There is no know what I'm doing. I did make these, you know, 100%. I take credit for that. Sounds like a lot of vitamins. Yeah, sounds like a lot of a lot of good stuff in there. Considered metal dice ones, but I imagine they will mess up my table. Oh yeah, they would probably do some damage. Actually, that is true. Mad Max Red 40 edition. Oh my gosh. We don't really have a shed. We didn't have a shed, but I bet maybe we could find some fun stuff in the attic. Like that box I opened that had all the really old, like, yarn in it. Remember that? You're not true American unless you start your day off with a jug of corn syrup and red 40. The American way. I do want to try this black icing. I think this ceiling can, I think this roof can handle it. Rectangle. I believe in it. Oh, I can't even get the... Oh! Wow, that went flying everywhere. Oh, it's oozing. Oh, I shouldn't have opened this. Black is actually going to cause such a mess. Oh. No one tell Val that I opened this. Okay. I just want to try... Okay. What I want to do is, like, line the roof. There we go. Yeah. Ding, ding, ding. Dashing through the snow. It's a little late for that, isn't it? Wait, they didn't even give us enough frosting to detail the roof. What was the point of this black frosting? Where is it supposed to go? Oh, wait, they do have it in the picture detailing the shingles. Vo eyes. Oh my gosh. Who summoned Vo? Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. I actually wanted to do Christmas karaoke stream. That was, and I'm not even memeing on you, Rectangle. That was actually the plan, was a surprise Christmas karaoke stream. But my throat, because I got so sick, I was like, it would have been like, Dashy, no. Does it count as karaoke if I cough through half of it? That's pretty cute. Putting that in the box, though. Or else it'll cause a mess. Just glad you didn't do this on Boxing Day, also known as Second X. Wait, what is Boxing Day? I don't know if I know what that is. Okay, we have these cute little... There we go. Boop. You know, Dancer and Prancer. Boom, boom. Is that not the name for December 20... We don't have any December 26th celebration. Wait, what is December... What do you do on Boxing Day? The day after Christmas is just get back to work day. Some people get it off. Is that like a... December 26th is Christmas 364X Eve? Yeah, that's what we call it. I've never heard of celebrating the day after, like, the 26th. Yeah, what is Boxing Day? It sounds either like something very, what do you call it? Like, very materialistic? Or, like opening, like, buying stuff? Or maybe, like, a sporting event? Historically, it's where you box up your leftovers and give them to the poor. Oh, wow. Yeah, Americans don't have that in them. That's actually so sweet. Y'all have an entire day dedicated around giving to the less fortunate. What a nice thing. Dude, Americans... I'm not trying... Sometimes. Dude, that's such a cute holiday tradition. We only celebrate New Year's. We do have, like, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. That stuff isn't the tradition in Poland. Oh, maybe it's regional. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just regional. You have Dasher, Prancer, Comet, Vixen. We were talking about learning Polish before I went to Poland. Not, like, a lot of Polish, just a little bit of Polish. And I was trying to practice a couple of words. The basics are like, you know, like, where's the restroom? Thank you very much. Like, hi, how are you? Like, hi, I'm Viri. You know, I felt like simple things like that. It is a very difficult language. It is very impressive. It was very hard for me. I couldn't, like, and I listened, I had, like, what is it called? I kept, like, playing for the Google Translate that, like, repeated, like, to pronounce the word. And I was like, what? I hope they don't laugh at me for my pronunciation. But then I also heard that, primarily, like, a lot of Poland speaks English. Especially with, like, younger generations. So I was like, okay, so if I'm in a pinch and I'm, like, very lost, someone could still give me directions and I wouldn't be confused, which is good. And if you drop it on the floor, absolutely not. Oh my gosh. I one time had someone come into my stream. I don't think people do this anymore, but it used to be a very popular thing where people would come into your stream and be like, hey, if you run it down mid, like playing League of Legends, when I used to like stream a lot of like competitive stuff, if you run it down mid, I'll like give you $5. I was like, I've asked before, like, does that ever work? Has anyone actually said yes to that? Like, they throw for a bunch of people just for like $5 that you're not even gonna give them? And they're like, yeah, usually people do it. I'm like, what? You're so mean. Why would you ever do that to someone? Ah! The ball of concentrated red 50 fell! This is why my cats are not allowed in my room right now. It's very... Oh, I see, like, very Xmas. Okay. Pronunciation for Americans is such a nightmare. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, just, like, stick to English. I think it'd be nice to, like, learn a couple of words, because I do think one of the important things about traveling is, like, broadening your horizons, and even if it's just, like, 1 or 2 words, like I said, like, thank you, or hi, like, hello, it's always good to, like, absorb a little bit of a culture, you know? Like, what's the point of going if you don't try a little bit? But I don't think I'll try, like, phrases. I'll stick to, like, a word or 2. Because, yeah, it was a little rough. Most service workers will probably be able to respond. Yeah, exactly. Will you be carrying a water bottle with you in Poland? Oh, happy to have you. Thank you. Gosh, I hope so. I hope people don't mind when I'm just staring at old buildings like a weirdo. Apparently, y'all have, like, in Warsaw, an entire area for, like, royal buildings, which I was surprised by. Or, like, it's called, like, old, like, Royal Road or something like that. And I didn't know that was a thing. Again, I'm American. Things like royalty are... I guess we have areas with very, like, affluent families. But the concept of, like, a area you can walk down that's just dedicated to, like, buildings for royalty is very, like, not a concept I'm familiar... Oh! The red 40, it fell! Not a concept I'm familiar with. So that was also something I wanted to do. But I wasn't sure if it'd be like, well, I suppose if it's like a famous place that people go to, perhaps it's not considered that strange. Like, they're kind of used to people looking at their houses, you know? Or maybe they don't really live there. It's more just, like, for vibes. Dude, this roof is still standing, Rectangle. You are protecting it. I hear people with water bottles is how you spot Americans. Really? I don't carry around a water bottle, but I mean, it's a good utility thing. When you travel. Do y'all not carry water bottles around? How else do you stay hydrated? Hydration is super important when you travel because it's really easy to lose track of, like, your hydration levels. I'm a water fiend. Drink all your water in a day. It's good for you. Good, I say. That's my, very life lesson for the day. It's just that depending on what language you grow up speaking, your pronunciation will be different for other languages. That makes sense, yeah. I have sometimes a bit odd pronunciation. Like, it's the same in America, like, regional is, like, how you say certain things. Like, regional dialects are very common in the United States. Wow, this area is very, very colorful. Haven't been to Warsaw enough, no. American tourist spotted. Oh, I'm a mega American tourist. I always carry a backpack with me. And I put all the stuff I need in my backpack. I don't know if that makes me look American, because honestly, I don't know what makes an American tourist versus a non-American tourist. But if that's what makes me an American tourist, then I do that. I hold the straps of my backpack when I walk, because it gives a sense of security and comfort. I kind of like this. I don't know why I ended up doing the whole roof, but it was kind of like therapeutic. This was enjoyable. I like this one. The roof is collapsing. It's stable. Here, I'll let you see it from this angle. It is kind of collapsed. It actually, so I don't know if you can see this rectangle. There's this giant glob of very hard icing that's keeping it, like, it's holding it steady. First time hearing about Americans spotted by ones. Normally you spot an American based on how expressive they are in public. Really? Is it like, are we too expressive or not? We're probably too expressive. I've never thought about expressiveness being a tell of where I'm from, but maybe that's a thing. I am very expressive. I get very like hyper excited when I go places. So perhaps I am very American in that regard. Okay, y'all. I'm a little scared to lift it up. But here she is. Do you like her? Best for an American is when they drive in a pedestrian area. Drive in a pedestrian, like on a sidewalk? Americans don't drive on sidewalks. I mean, if you're a bad driver. I just don't drive, so, you know. If you laugh and talk a lot, especially in English. Really? In a street, there aren't cars allowed? How did they even get on that street? Wait, that's wild. I would think there'd be some way to, like, keep us off the road, you know? Like a sign or something? I don't know. The worst, like, American thing I did, let me correct. I think, or the time I felt the most American. So I was traveling to Germany, and I was I was going through, like, I got into Germany. When you get into the airport, like, flying, you have to go through customs, right? And in America, there's usually a lot of lines. Everything in general has a lot of lines, and you just pick the shortest line. That's just like a thing in America. It's not one line goes one place and one line goes another place. It's a lot of lines go to the same place. I got in the domestic line. Yeah. So I was in the long line, and I was like, oh, why don't I just go to the shorter line? This is silly. So I went into the shorter line, and then a lot of people that were speaking German getting really mad at me, and I didn't understand why they were mad at me, and I didn't know what was going on. I didn't speak enough German, and then finally, like a younger German who I guess like spoke some English, was like, "You're in the wrong line," and I was like, "What?" And he pointed, and it said it was in German, but then underneath it was in English, and I hadn't noticed that, and it said like domestic, you know, like domestic go through, and like the line, and the other line was the like not, you know, just like tourist, like international entrance. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And so not only did I have to do the walk of the shame to the back of the line, I couldn't go into the spot I'd been in before, and the line had gotten a lot longer by that point. So I had to do the walk of shame like past 50 people. Whereas if I just stayed in the line, you know, there wasn't that many people. I was like, no. You have international and Americans on that line? Yeah, it was probably like international American, but it was very embarrassing. I made a lot of very embarrassing errors on that first trip. I was traveling by myself. I had just graduated college. And I wanted to do, like, a big trip on my, like, with my, you know, I finally had my big girl income. I had a job, and I was like, I'm going to travel. Because I'd never, growing up, had the money to be able to travel. And so, got my passport and did everything, and I went during winter holiday to Germany. And, oh, gosh. It was so much culture shock. And, like, it was a great experience. It was so much fun. I went to go see the Princess Castle, like, Cinderella's castle in Neuschwanstein. And did a lot of really fun stuff, but it was a great learning experience for, like, this is the differences in the world. How, like, Americans live. Obviously, I'd been to, like, Mexico and stuff growing up, but I had never been outside of, like, the Americas, I suppose. So it was very interesting seeing how other worlds live. It was very funny. I was surprised to see how popular McDonald's was. I think that was my biggest surprise. I thought like I was gonna go and there wasn't gonna be any American fast food, but there was a lot of American fast food. I didn't try any of it because I was like, why am I going to another country for American fast food? But now I know that international, like non-American McDonald's menus are very different from American McDonald's, so I kind of wish I'd tried it. Yeah, I didn't know the menu was different. I would have tried it. I'm going to try it in Poland. I am going to try the Polish McDonald's. I don't even like McDonald's in America, but I want to see, like, the special menu. You know, what's on the special menu. Okay. I'm going to put this guy away. Well, I'm going to put him, not here. Say goodbye. I actually really like that roof. Dude, if I drop this right now, oh my gosh. Oh! He fell! Ooh, that's sour. The Oompa Loompa Sour Patch guy, he fell. Okay, this is getting pretty dirty, so I'm gonna fold it in half so that it has it clean. It looks clean. There you go. Got a cat fur there. It's worse how fast food was. Now fast food was many more chains. Oh yeah, y'all have like a lot of fast food now? Fast food's kind of dying in America because it's getting so expensive. People don't really... Right now in America, you can go to a fast food place. It'll take like a lot, like it won't be fast, and you'll pay about the same as if you just gone and sat down somewhere. So a lot of people are just going to sit-down restaurants instead of like fast food because it's pretty much the same experience. If you're coming in Poland, try out Drawl. It's a winter burger that is very popular once in season. Ooh! I'll try it. Drawl. Okay. I'll have to remember that. Let me write it down actually. I have a Poland list. 1 second. Let me add it to the Poland list. Drawl Polish winter burger. There we go. Okay. Add it to the list. Oh, you'll see it. The ads are everywhere. Oh, okay. Never mind then. You even have a Five Guys. It's funny because the first time I tried Five Guys, there was 5 guys. Like 5 people making the burgers. So I thought that was their gimmick. And then I went to another Five Guys and there wasn't 5 like people like making the food. And I was like, oh, I guess that's not a gimmick. Okay. I think my throat has time for one more. I kind of want to try the gummy house, low key, but what do y'all think? We have one more. The other 2 we will do another day. Oh, you want to do the tall one? Okay. We'll try the other 2 another day. Okay. We're finishing off with this bad boy. Again, I am 50-50 on if this picture is AI. So we're about to find out. One thing I'd be excited about for an American coming to Poland is we're cheaper to visit. Oh, we're cheap to visit, really? Yeah, I was surprised at how inexpensive the hotels were. I was like, oh, that's all it costs to like get a hotel in Poland? Because hotels are pretty expensive in America. I have a trip planned to New York, wow, to California for BlizzCon. And, like, I forgot when BlizzCon is. And, yeah, the hotels are, like, more expensive than any other part of the trip. Oh, this is so much tinier than I thought it would be. There we go. East Europe is pretty cheap in general. Always glad to shop in Poland. Well, other than... The only thing I have that I'm eyeing in Poland right now is the donuts. Well, let me get this correct. There's a lot of things that I'm eyeing in Poland. But the donuts is like the high thing on my list. That, and I heard potato. I'm obsessed with potatoes, and I heard there's lots of potato-based dishes. So I'm excited for that too. But I like kind of being surprised. Like when I went to Germany, I thought I was gonna like, the food I was gonna like. I had like an idea in my head of what I thought I was gonna like. And then I ended up finding this thing called Döner in Germany. They're like these there's like these, how do you describe them? Like with meat, it's like bread with like meat and stuff in it, and like it's really good. And I don't think they're even traditionally German, but they're all over Germany on little corners. It's like just a common like street food that you can find in Germany. It's not like a traditional German dish, but it's something you find all over Germany. And I would just like, I had this like one like Döner cart on the corner, and I just kept going there all the time because it was so good. I was like, I only can have you while I'm here. So I don't want to waste my time eating anything else. I just want you every day. You're the best thing ever. And I went back home and tried. Doner isn't really a thing in the United States, so I was very sad. Yeah, the conversion rate from USD to PLN is... I actually don't know what the currency is. PLN is 5-to-1, and 5 you can buy yourself. Oh, wow! Nice! Yeah, it's not... Doner isn't, like, German, but it's all over Germany, you know? Yeah, I think it's, like... Turkish? Wait! Is there Doner in Poland? Dude, I'm about to find a Doner... I can't find it in the US! It's, like, not a thing here. Also, they just gave me this giant blob. This one is not gonna go well. They gave me this frosting bag. Yeah! Doner's popular! Oh, I'm so happy! Oh my gosh. I'm gonna eat my body weight in, donuts and Doner. That's, I'm so happy. Especially in cities, you'll find a lot. Okay, perfect. You love getting some Doner kebab at the train station. Dude, it's so good! This is not gonna go well. Why do you pronounce it like Doner? Doner? That's how I was told it was pronounced. Is that... Do you say Doner? Doner? I thought it was pronounced Doner. Is it not? Dude, maybe I got messed with the guy who sold me the sandwiches. Doner. Doner. Dude, that's wild. I pronounced it Doner. Hold up. Sorry, excuse me. I got corrected so many times when I said Doner. Oh, cursed. Actually cursed. I got memed on. Okay. Well, it's Doner, but wow. I'm gonna report. Okay, y'all don't see this transfer happening, but I'm currently trying to transfer this into the piping bag. I don't think it's going well. Oh no. Well, at least now I know I'll say it correctly in Poland. Try putting it in Google Translate in Turkish and click pronounce. Dude, I feel like I should be apologized to. Okay, wait. Turkish? With the O on top? Doner? Pronounce. Now I can't even say it correctly. I used to say, let's see. Doner. Wait, I used to say, ah, I got memed on. Wait, hello? How to pronounce Doner in Turkish. YouTube video, sorry, ad, wait, muting. 1 second, unmuting. Skipping the ad.
You are looking at Julian's, but it's in the well.
Go to the part where you pronounce it. What? Dude.
Donar.
Wait, do it again.
Turkish pronunciation. Donar.
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 In English, donor.
Donor.
Here are more videos on how to pronounce more confusing words.
Donor. 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 Well, we'll try our best. Hopefully the Polish don't make fun of me. Dude, what if the way I was pronouncing it before was like some incredibly offensive way to say something? Can't imagine if this was when they say the dish names. Oh, one time I went to a very, very traditional Chinese restaurant, and I tried ordering soy sauce, and you don't call soy sauce in like China. It was a Chinese restaurant, but they only spoke Chinese there, and like the menu is in Chinese. And I was trying to order soy sauce because I didn't know any better. And they did not know what I was saying. And I was like trying to describe it. And it was like the like black dark sauce, the like salty sauce. I couldn't. And yeah, finally we figured it out that it was shoyu. Which isn't even how they say it in China, to be clear. But for some reason, shoyu is what they understood, which is the Japanese way to say it. I don't know, but it was a whole thing. We love tourists, especially Americans. That's me! I'm American! Yay! The best Chinese restaurants, they don't speak Dutch or English. Yeah, exactly. It's like the language. It's like the best Mexican restaurants, too. But I do speak some Spanish, so it's not as rough for me. When the owner only speaks Turkish. I'm only gonna eat McDonald's and a Döner now in Poland. Donuts, McDonald's, and Döner. No, I'm gonna eat a lot, actually. Pierogies, right? Okay, we're getting there. Look at that. Look at that bad boy. I think you can, like, I see this. Wait, I'm gonna try something really dumb. Jeez. I'm trying to, I can't do it. Y'all won't be, ah! I see this in all the videos. They take their thing and they spin it. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm gonna get smashed. Ah! I did it. Okay, now we got a nice little frosting piping bag. My headphones just turned off again. That's okay. We don't need this where we're going. Yeah, pierogi. You love you some meat-filled pierogies. Oh, that sounds so good. It's like an empanada, right? Or empanada? It's like empanada. But, just, I like seeing how people do meat-filled doughs in other countries. You know, like there's like dumplings, empanadas. What else do people call them? I guess hand pies in English. Obviously pierogies. Like, I just like exploring that. Yeah, dumpling, exactly. Show you how those fancy metal frosting bag extrusion shapes. I do, actually, but not, they're in the kitchen. We are, again, this stream would have made so much more sense in the kitchen, but when do my streams ever make sense? Oh, there's like a grease stain on that. That's great. When do my streams ever make sense or, you know, do anything logical? This reminds me, I have some leftover sausage rolls. Ooh, the sausage sounds good. Okay, what is this? Am I supposed to break this? Is this one piece? Wait, let me look at the box. I actually have to consult the box. Okay. Wait. What? Where? Where is this piece? I see the base. Okay. Base. This thing. This thing. And then another base. And then, where do these cookies go? Are these supposed to be split? Oh! It broke on its own! I just held it. It just broke in half. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be this, though. So I guess I'll keep snapping it. Okay. I didn't think it would break like that. Maybe we can piece it back together? Yeah, I guess I have strength. Okay, so we have this little guy. This little guy. These two guys are okay. This one is broken. This one's broken. I think, which piece goes with this piece? No. No. What? I don't actually know. I feel like I'm missing a piece. Yeah, we can glue it together if I can figure out how it goes. Okay. Snap. Snap. Okay. Snap. Okay, so we got those pieces figured out. What is this, though? Is this the house and we need to break it into pieces? Maybe. We're going for it? Oh, I mean, it broke pretty okay. Okay, so now we got a house. Is this the roof, maybe? So then... Okay. This is the ladder? Is this the side then? Right? Yeah, see, these are the ladder pieces. And this must be the side. Okay. Wow, they're making us put our brains to good work here, huh? Okay. Ooh, it's kind of scary. Ooh, dude, this is actually a little stressful. Okay, I'll leave that here. Here. Okay. Here we go. Put that there. Okay. Making a bit of a mess, but... Oh, yeah, you could probably... I'm sure there's, like, instructions made. I don't know. I don't see instructions, but... Okay. We cut the tip. There we go. I actually lost the tip. Where'd the tip go? Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Okay. I was like, I don't want to get it on the cookie. Okay. So we start... Let me move this over here. Let's start actually by building the house, right? So then we can just put the house together. Okay. Oh, where's the roof? This was the roof. Okay. So... The question, is it like this or like this? It's got to be like this. This matches better. I never know whether to put it in like this or like that. You know, like... I think like this. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay. Piecing it together. There we go. Okay. I think I just look at the box. Oh, I should... Ah! I can't tell from the box. The box? Okay, here, let me show you the box. The box makes it look so much taller. Like, look at that. That would be square with all of that above. But if you look at... Like, if you look at this piece, you see that? This isn't... It doesn't do that. Oh, you can't even see. Sorry. Like, you see how it doesn't... It's not as long. You see how it's, like, not, you know? Sides inside. Okay, inside. I hear screams from the kitchen. You should check on that. Or do you mean my kitchen? Okay, we'll just take the frosting off. Put it right here. Okay. There we go. We'll put in like that. Okay, hold on tight, little guy. I gotta put your other side. It's just... I don't understand how hard it is to just build their own gingerbread house the way it's, you know? Ah! No, frosting, you gotta stay on. Oh, no. This is where it starts to go downhill, when the frosting doesn't want to frost. Sometimes it comes out really nicely, though. There we go. Gotta stay on there, bud. There we go. Okay, now we wait. Gingerbread people are built different. They really are. They have so much patience. Oh, frosting on the corners is probably smart. I gotta have the patience of a I don't know, who's someone patient? Frog? Wait, that's so cute. Oh my gosh, it's being eaten. Maybe that's not cute. That was almost cute. I take back the cuteness, but it was almost cute. The didact is pretty patient. I don't know if I want to be the didact, though. Getting stuck. There we go. Okay, and then we have our two roots. Oh, I messed up. This was definitely supposed to... Huh. Look at that. What if I had, like... We can fix this. We can have this kind of roof. It worked for the gingerbread house. What if we had this for a roof? That could be kind of cute, right? I think we could save it. Or if we... What if we just had it... Oh, it's breaking. Yeah. Okay, what if I, like... Okay, I'm gonna, like, squeeze this in a little bit. Okay, there you go. And then I can put this right here. Oh, it's perfect. Okay, that's perfect. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta... you gotta roll with the punches, you know? What is it they say? Never give up, never surrender. Never look back, you know? Gotta a little more frosting there. There we go. But, like, if you think about it, it kind of has the tap to prove overcome. It kind of has the charm of a treehouse, right? I think it, like, treehouses should have a little bit of, you know, a little bit of, like, scuff to them, in my opinion. I think it adds. Okay, now we put this to the side to dry. Somewhere out there is, you know, a parent that worked really hard to make this treehouse for their kid, and they're really proud of it, and now this one can have a chimney, you know? So we improved it. It's an upgrades, people, upgrades. Okay, so this is where I'm laughing, right? Because there's this with this curvature. I just want to show y'all. There's this curvature, right? And then they gave me this flat rectangle. You see the problem with giving me a flat rectangle? I can't be the only one, right? That's like, okay. Wouldn't the roof pieces be sideways? They should be, but I put the wrong thing on. So we've adapted, improved, overcome. Investing in a bend pen. I guess it's true. It's cheaper to just give us what they gave us. Okay, so now we give one guy the old frosting. I mean, we kind of knew this one was going to be somewhat the most cursed of them all, just because it was a little bit more complicated. But I don't... Oh, yeah, y'all say inside. Okay, so we put it inside. Okay. I didn't think about how to frost with this one's... Huh. Okay, I can do this. Oh! No, we gotta frost the bottom, too. You're gonna go, yeah, things are hanging out. I hope you have a good day, too. Oh, my dog's barking. Okay, there we go. Okay. There we go. And then, there we go. There we go. Nice. Okay. I think with enough frosting, anything's really possible when you think about it, right? There we go. Oh yeah, and you said put a little bit more frosting in the corner. Okay. There we go. You kind of have to with this one because it has the, like, giant gaping holes. Okay. There we go. Okay. This one's kind of a disaster. Okay. This part's standing, though, surprisingly. It's standing. Okay, so then I put frosting here. There you go. And then frosting here. I should have done the other one. This is probably not the best idea. Okay. There we go. Okay. There we go. Ah! You gotta be like really... There we go. Okay, and then we put frosting here. Put frosting here. It's more rectangular than expected. This is a tree house you would be happy with. There we go. Nice. Yeah. It was pretty good. There we go. Okay. Hold. Let me let it... I'll actually have it dry for a second. I feel like this one's actually pretty stable. So all things considered, this is stable. So, let me pull the frosting back down. Yeah, it looks solid. This is actually, I think, the most solid thing we've built. It's kind of offensive. Despite all of the, like, lack of things connecting, maybe our problem the whole time was how things connected. Okay, there we go. So, we'll just let that sit. I want it to stay. I feel like this is the one everyone thinks is gonna fall the most, so I want it to work out. I want it to leave! Okay. There we go. And then I guess I just would put frosting here. Oh geez, it really doesn't want frosting right in that spot specifically. Okay. And then I just put him on there. I think we should let him sit though for a second, right? Dude, I'm so scared. There we go. Okay, while he is drying, let me see if there's anything I can do to save him. Is that the same size circle? It is! It's the same size circle. Isn't that wild? I could, like... Oh, I could do something like this. What do you think of that? Just use it less of this corner, because some of this corner is already broken anyways, right? Could do something like that. That looked kind of good, right? And then it kind of looks like it's protected. I gotta do that. Like I said, we would lose our railing, but because so many of the railing pieces... Yeah, exactly. The instructions are the boring way. Do I want it like this? Yeah, I think I want it like this. Okay. There we go. There we go. Instructions unclear. It made something cuter. Yeah, I quite like this, actually. And then if we, like, get something decorative... This is the exact same stuff as the other one. They gave us 3 bags of it. That's so funny. Okay. You can put little puppet or doll inside. Oh yeah, we could put the Sour Patch Kids inside. It would be very cute if we did that. There we go. There we go. Why are gingerbread house making... Why is it just a calming experience? I don't know why. I very much enjoy it. No matter how stressful life gets, gingerbread will always be there for you. This one is calming because it's not collapsing. Maybe that's true. Oh, and I can put another little... I could put a little... That doesn't really fit. But I could. If I had the other one, I could have done like this. But I already put them on, you know? It would have worked. Okay. So I think now gotta get this guy on. Okay. Hopefully he's stable. This is where it gets a little scary because we are adding a lot of weight. There you go. Okay. Putting him on. He can't even see him anymore. Okay. I think we go to the corners like you said. Get a little corner stability. I'll just all the way around. A little structural integrity, if you will. Okay. There we go. That's pretty good. He's pretty good so far. Okay. There we go. Oh, it's wobble. Oh yeah, look at the little wobble. He's hanging on for dear life. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Then we gotta put the ladders on this side. Okay. Fake stream. Lower part looks AI. I was like, I don't understand it. But now that I realize they just gave it you a little rectangle. Still doesn't look quite right, but I think they just took it at an odd angle. Dude, it's so wobbly. There we go. I did get a really funny at the store paint by numbers because remember the last one we did that was like so silly. I picked up one that I think is not it's like actually a good one. So I'm excited to see it. Hi Bernie. It's unfortunate that due to the size of this tower, y'all can't even see what I'm doing. I do remember those looking... Yeah, they looked cool. They look pretty cool. This one is like a little cat. This one is very interesting because remember how the last one provided me colors with instructions? It was actually a very well put together colors by numbers like thing. This one gives it gives a couple of colors, tells me how to make mixes. Oh, I put this on the wrong side. I can fix this. It gives me like, hey, here's the color. And then it gives me like a picture of the finished painting. And that's all I have. It doesn't have it's missing the numbers part of the paint by number. Which I thought was kind of hilarious and that's why I picked it up. Yeah, it's kind of like it's a little bit of a surprise for you. Okay. I guess this can be like a little... I can't even put it anywhere. There we go. Okay. So now we get to frost it. I kind of have some semblance of the frosting that I want, you know? I think I want to like put a rim around this. If we have enough frosting. I want to believe we do. Ah, we're almost there. There we go. We made it. Okay. Blah. Blah. And then we have like this really weird puke green color. I don't know why they gave us this. There's something you can put inside the lines on the roof. Like, wait. Is there something you can put inside the lines on the roof? Like here? I think so. Okay. Here, let me make it so y'all can see it. Isn't that a great bird's eye view? Inside the little grooves in the heart-shaped things. Yeah. Okay, so we have some options. We have these gumdrops. We have these little flowers. We could do like a little flower situation. It's so wobbly just because of the base. I kind of like the idea of putting leaves. Let's go with leaves. No, it's the cutest little house you ever done seen. A little bit of my Texan coming out there. Okay. I don't think the vision I had is gonna work. Okay. Let me see if I can fix this. There we go. And then I have these little red ones. I want to like put the little red ones in there, you know? Whoa. Ah! That one's just, that red 40's lost to time. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. This one's kind of good. There we go. What do you think of that, Rectangle? It's a little hidden. Now we rotate to the other side. I think it's a little easier if I just put the frosting on the crack. There we go. You're gonna scare her to sleep. Oh my goodness. Good night, Hitmon. Thank you so much for hanging out. Hope you have a good rest. It's very, I'm already ready for next year, you know? The asparagus has approved. That's what we're looking for. Okay. Dude, the angle I have on this is hilarious. It's actually cracking me up. There we go. Okay. There we go. It's very wobbly. There we go. Let's see if we can make like some plant shapes. Oh, it's December 3rd. Oh my gosh, 1 day away for you. I have 2 days still. December 31st though, right? You got 1 day. I still have to make my 2026 journal, so that's probably going to take up my whole tomorrow. Okay, I kind of liked the little zigzags we did. What if we did like kind of swirlies? Like that? Like little plant leaves, right? There we go. Last year, fireworks illegal. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, you said that y'all aren't gonna be able to have fireworks. I want to get some sparklers. But I think it depends on whether we're in like a warning or not. The wobbling is part of the adventure. Oh, will it stay? Only time will tell. Uh-oh. It's living art. It's living art. Oh gosh. This one will stay. I wanted to make it like little like plants. You know? Pretty glad with it, especially if they keep the promise of doing more professional shows. Yeah, I think it's so, I really don't like most neighborhood fireworks. I think they're just loud and stressful to my pets, so I don't really mind it, honestly. It doesn't bug me if fireworks go away. I'm not like the biggest firework person. I do like watching the shows though, so it'll be nice if the shows are able to stay. Once they already tried to skim out the professional shows and they got crazy. Well, yeah, I mean, if you're gonna take away fireworks, you have to provide an alternative because it's still like, It's something you like do with the family, you know? Oh, let me put some stuff here. It's like a very iconic part of your childhood is like watching the fireworks. So it'd be kind of a bummer if you couldn't share that joy with like future generations. It takes away from part of the holiday spirit, you know? I would actually be very interested to see cities in America like with fireworks laws. Is it just me, or should the gingerbread be a bit more darker brown? Yeah, these taste underbaked. They're not horrible, like some of the other ones we've tried, but they're definitely underbaked. I don't know if there's a reason for that. Or maybe they didn't use some of the spices that make, like, the molasses. Maybe they, like, cheaped out on molasses since that's kind of pricey in America. I like this. I think it was supposed to be like I said, a tree house, but it kind of turned more festive. We're a little out of season for that, though. A shelf-stable version is less intense. Oh, yeah, that's true, too. There we go. There we go. That's pretty cute. I think that's pretty cute. I like that. Should have added more red 40. If you had more red 40, it would have added. It would have been better. There we go. I don't like this one. This one is like a puke brown color. It's very gross. But well, I think this is pretty good. I'll probably leave it here. This one is the most stable by far. Let me see if I can... There we go. We can do some grass. I like some grass. Let me see. This green does not want to come out very well. There we go. Dude, I'm so excited for next time when we try that gummy house. There we go. As always, I promised 5. I did 3. It was a little scammy, but unfortunately we're pretty close to the time for my D&D session, so I have to call it a day, unfortunately. I have an extra spell slot, so I gotta use it. I have this flame blade that I got when I upgraded to level 3. It's very cool. And so far I've failed every single roll I've had with it. Refund on your channel points? Did you spend your channel points? I feel like I've refunded almost every single channel point someone has given. For like even the don't chicken outs, I feel like I always redeem them. Or I always give them back. Super secret stream information, Rectangle, is I tend to give people's channel points back. It'll be our little secret. Probably 2 or 3 don't chicken outs that aren't refunded yet. Oh, they're probably sitting there. Let me actually see. Activity feed. What would that be under? Reward request queue? Don't chicken out. Oh, I'm marking vows as complete. I'm taking all of vows. Oh my gosh, Vow has done so many don't chicken outs. I'll refund yours. I'll refund Hitmons. I'll refund Phantoms. I'm stealing Vows. Vow, you have to have so many channel points. Do you get extra channel points for being a mod? I actually have no idea. You have 2,400? You barely have enough for a cup. Wait, you can't even get it. That's because I just took all your don't chicken out. Wait, that's so funny. I just took like 60,000 or 70,000 channel points from you. I'm a thief. They're my channel points. Oh, let me put some more grass here. I know you think that's weird, but like, you know, you gotta have a little bit of grass up top. You gotta have like a little plant, some shrubbery. It's a vibe. The kids will love it, you know? If you had a treehouse that had grass up at the top area, you would know you had the coolest treehouse on the block. Everyone would come. The parents would trust the structural integrity of your treehouse, so all of your friends would get to hang out in it. There we go. But grass, it would be more Legolas, less burn. It's Legolas's house. It's Legolas if he wanted to have a little bit of Christmas spirit, you know? Wait, but I want to show you how ugly this green is. I don't think you can see it very well in its tube. Okay, so that's the green, right? Get it in the light a little bit. Okay. Look at that! Doesn't it look like someone just took a poo-poo all over my house? Look at that! Why did they provide that color? Nature is beautiful. Nature is healing. The manure returns from whence it came. We're adding, is this what people call adding texture? We're adding layers. This is what they call salting, you know? It does actually look green under a certain angle. It's supposed to be like a forest green. You can see it, right? But it looks like poo-poo. It's kind of funny. But yeah, I gotta do some cleaning up of my area before D&D, so we'll probably have to start wrapping up here. It'll probably be pretty nice if you put it as the first layer. Oh yeah, that would have actually looked a lot better. This one's going as a centerpiece in our house. Bao doesn't know it yet, but I am gonna... All my effort to put things down to protect my mouse, or my mouse pad, and I ended up, because I folded it in half, still getting crumbs all over it. Skip. You don't think this would be good decoration in the kitchen? A little pop of color, if you will. Cats eat it. They would actually eat it. If Val accidentally knocks it over, tells Nutella to go have a feast. There we go. I think it's pretty cute. Yeah, let me see if I can. There you go. This is a pretty cute one. Let me see. Where is... There we go. Okay. My tracking got a little goofy. Will it be preserved in a resin block? Actually, yeah. Right after this stream, Val and I are gonna go do some resin preservation. You know why? That's why you hairspray it. Oh gosh, we do. I don't think we have hairspray in this house. Actually, I don't think we do. I have no idea. Dude, this was great. This was such a fun stream. Oh my gosh, I like when we can do. I mean, I also like when we obviously play games and stuff, but it's so fun to do goofy things like this with y'all sometimes. Maybe I'll have something. I'll need to come up with a better camera angle one day, but maybe I'll come up with something that actually is nice to have a top-down angle. Any art stream, I feel like, or crafting stream, or making a Gundam, all of those, it's okay to have the top-down angle. When is spaghetti bridge? Oh yeah, we can do a spaghetti bridge to see if we can, what can hold the most weight. We can, that would be goofy too. Oh my gosh. We have potential. But yeah, thank you so much for all the support for the whole year, y'all. This has been super fun. It's gonna be interesting what we do. I think in 2026 I want to do like more hands-on stuff. Like I said, like the D&D session. I want to do like a Pokemon stream, like a little bit more stuff that we get to play together. So, which will take more time to figure out, but I would like to do a couple things like that. This year we did a lot of like story games. Next year we'll do a lot of story stuff together is the plan, but we'll see. But yeah, I hope everyone has an absolutely fantastic evening as always. And tomorrow, I don't know what we're doing actually. Is E3 still the best game? Yeah! Actually that's the thing I was either gonna do tomorrow or Wednesday is rank every single game I played for this year. So I think E33 is going to be pretty high up there on the list. But there might be some secret, like, heavy hitters that I played without y'all that y'all might not have, that I can talk about. So, Gris was, we need to finish, like, the last 10 minutes of Gris. Wow! Big yawn. Oh my gosh. Okay. But yes, for tonight, that is all for I must clean up this massive mess and go have a pre, what do you call it? A pre-D&D snack, you know? Oh, an hour's still not that bad, honestly. I just need to get it done, you know? Yes. I hope everyone has an absolutely fantastic evening. I will see y'all tomorrow for some sort of shenanigans. We'll be doing shenanigans. I'll see y'all for shenanigans tomorrow. Good night.